get it for 24 hours, after which it stops obeying commands.
Yeah, unless you cast it again. But yeah.
Oh,
Hi, and welcome to Friday Tea and D&D, where a bunch of nerds sit around, have some good cups of tea, and play some Dungeons and Dragons.
or cider.
Or cider.
Not
Or cider, yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm having stage tea myself because it's a very warm day. But yeah.
We should get iced tea.
Parchment gin.
Yeah,
Ooh,
maybe
yeah.
Stone makes nice tea.
Actually, yeah, that'd be really nice. Sure. But anyway, check that's on silent, which it isn't. No, it isn't. And, yeah. Anything before we begin? Any announcements to make?
Don't we need to introduce ourselves?
Oh God, yeah, we've been forgetting to do that for ages, haven't we?
You really need to outline what you
what
say
actually-
at the start.
Yeah, I really do. But hey, yeah, so I'm Tim, I play Tim, the human dungeon master.
I'm Pip. I play Nedda, the storm sorcerer halfling.
I'm Alison. I play Pippa Reed, the Gitzerai monk cleric.
I'm Peter. I play Iron Jeremy, the human barbarian.
And that's our team. God.
Soon I'll just be able to shout, Nedda! And everybody will know what's going on.
To be fair, like the go word is Nedda.
Oh. No, hang on. Ugh. Brought up a thing. And it's away. That's fine. Okay.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, in fact, we can even put on some music because I'm remembering things.
Some porno sax.
Yep.
I like when the porno sax comes in inappropriately. As the illithid approaches your brain.
Oh no.
So, last session, the J team awoke in Kellingmouth with misgivings about whether you should, make yourselves scarce. You headed out to survey the damage and talk to Hyle Thest, the priest of Pelor, finding on your way there the carpenter Jod Thacker, who I got his name completely fucking wrong. So yeah, but outside the temple to Pelor, before even getting there, you met a novice priest whose name you did not ask.
Nope.
No, we don't take names. We just kick ass.
We're here to ignore names and kick ass.
Yeah. Yes, but he was preaching the word of Baldry
Wrong.
wrongly. And you decided to debate him on foul vein, on whether or not he was, a bastard or not.
I recall a lot of book slapping happened.
Yeah. But yes, indeed, showing him the an image of Baldry, the lady you saw in the canyon, and passing him the true Bible, a copy thereof. He carried on. Nether and Jeremy decided that Fauvain's nether regions could use a little electroshock therapy,
Yeah.
and so after a brief chat, after storming into the community centre and a brief chat with the warlock,
I'm really glad I was able to piss him off so effectively.
involving fisticuffs, Fauvain escaped and he defeated the other two in the room, finding one was actually a mind flare disguised, and the other was a man being piloted by a brain monster called an intellect devourer. You found a sacrificial circle and brought back the preacher, showed him all this, and he said a lot of people had been taken to this, and that is where unfortunately they had died. You intuited that he likely had, a lot of these people had been sacrificed, basically. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he also told you about an estate outside the city that purportedly belonged to the Lord and Lady Taines that had been donated to the church, where a lot of other people had been taken. And that is where we left off. So, you're outside the community centre in the Blessed District. What would you like to do?
Didn't we go for a long rest?
Did you go for a long
I
rest?
think we did.
We
So
went
we were
for-
going to go for a long rest and then...
Fair
Yes.
enough.
Okay.
Sure.
Yes.
Then in that case, you are back at your home, having completed a long rest. That would make it... Wait, hang on, it was the evening last time, wasn't it? So that would make it back around to morning.
Okay.
It's a good morning to kick some ass.
Well, we wake up with Jeremy's traditional,
Hmm.
which kind of just makes me snuggle more into Jeremy at this point.
In just a big cuddle pile.
It's just comforting now. You know, Lorelei's wings poking out one way and another.
Ned is always just kind of flopped on top.
She just waits for everyone else and then...
It becomes a blanket, a very tiny blanket.
Face mask.
Just sort of slowly rising about half a foot and back down again. As everyone else beneath you breathes. But yes.
Ready to shoot some lightning, kick some ass.
Ned is very hyperactive and it's just kind of, you know, she's had a couple morning brown water that she's now addicted to since going to the place where she finally saw it.
Oh yeah.
Jeremy is so excited about this. He doesn't even wait. He just leaps out the window.
Pippa Reed's kind of just holding two pastries like breakfast. We'll get him out the door.
Breakfast to
Crash.
go.
You can charge out. Do you take the stairs?
Nope.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
That's 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's alright.
Sure.
We're good. Off we can start.
Ned is the kind of, ooh.
We just both wince as he lands on like the flower bed.
He's going to need that croissant.
Throw it.
Cross that out the window.
Does he catch it?
Give me a dexterity check. Sure. Straight check.
Come on, not the mud. I was just telling you about dexterity. 15.
It's a catch.
Does he catch it with his teeth?
Pastry-based projectile.
Wow.
Absolutely. The morning is yours.
I think, right, we've had our breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy's already outside. So I think we better start going.
Happy to follow.
Yep. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Following Never out.
Yeah. Ned is like a hyperactive like child on their birthday morning or Christmas morning or
I'm just
whatever
absolutely.
holidays people celebrate.
I'm pouring some herbal tea, just surveying everything. Like,
As you're drinking the herbal tea, Jeremy leans over and he places his hand on the cup and goes, "Try this." He concentrates really hard, twitches a bit. Try the tea. Tastes like hazelnuts, doesn't it?
that's it.
Does it? Yes.
Oh.
That's amazing.
That's how I like everything these days. It's great.
How's your back?
Scratches it a bit.
Mm.
It's good.
Weird squirrel.
It works
squirrel
on everything. He pulls out an axe, concentrates really hard, gives it a lick. Hazelnuts.
Yep.
Squirrel powers.
That. He has squirrel powers.
Squirrel powers. We should open up a shop and sell Nutella. You could just get regular chocolate spread and make it Nutella.
We actually could.
Yep. That would be entirely possible. But for now, you leave Kellington. You used to have a horse and cart.
We're not going to Kellingworth,
Oh.
we're going to Lady Taine's Banner.
Yeah, no, you leave Kellington.
Oh.
You are in Kellington.
Isn't Lady Taine's Banner in Kellingworth?
I think it's outside Kellingworth.
It's outside in the hills
Oh, okay.
to the
Fair
west. Yes. You're described as being outside, as estates generally are, where there's farmland for orchards or whatever.
Because the rich people have to be away from the peasants. There's a certain amount of
Aside from the smell.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do have a manor house in the city where yourself and Jade escaped pre-campaign. But yes. So like I say, you did used to have a horse and cart, but I honestly forget where the hell that went.
No, it's still in Kirain. We got teleported here.
Oh, yeah.
Likely
Oh, that
is.
horse is dead.
Yeah, it's still in
And that's
Kirain.
it's got like stable fees are just going spiraling up and up.
Oh,
Those compounds.
Yeah.
that horse is not ours anymore, is it?
That horse has got 3 different shoes, a different patch on it, and 7 people claiming, swearing blind, they've owned it for the last 40 years. brand new papers.
Mhm.
So are you walking?
How far is it?
How far is it? Vigilant blessing. Just gonna get that out of the way right now.
Sure. You never actually asked.
Oh no, you have
You want to do that to Nether?
vigilant blessing. You have advantage on your next initiative roll.
Yay!
You never actually asked. You just told it was the Lord and Lady Tane's estate. But you, having worked for them for some time, would know, in fact, it's about 15 miles outside of town on the westward path. Wait, no, eastward, sorry. That way, away from the river.
I'm assuming this place is going to be quite big, so if we get close enough, we'll be able to see it from that way.
I imagine it's gonna be pretty obvious.
Yeah, we'll go east for a while, and if it doesn't turn up that way, then I've remembered it wrong, and it was probably west.
Yes.
Okay, and then we can just cut across. Alright.
Heading along the main eastward path, and then taking the correct turn, as you would know, to head northwards into the hills. The here and there you see dotted about a few farmsteads, but as you approach this there's a nice little it's like a signpost painted white, and it's got sort of little crenellations around it. It's all sort of very fancy. Claims this is the entrance to the Tane's estate, and as you approach, which is what I've got written down, which is why I was saying that. You see verdant fields with lush hedgerows, a few smaller paddocks with reinforced walls containing pigs, sheep, cattle.
Fish.
No fish, I'm afraid. But primarily large open fields with various types of vegetation. None of you are farmers. You assume it at some stage it becomes edible.
Are there any flowers?
No. But Neda, you do get a sudden, like a pang of recognition, something like deja vu, something. There are more farmsteads here, sort of more clustered together, and they all seem to have like a uniform design and aesthetic.
Okay.
It's very sort of, it's got like the little crenellated, you see, I'm saying crenellated, it's not the word, it's like crinkled, but buildings.
Coruscated?
Something like that. But yeah.
Dimples.
Nipples.
Yeah, pretty much that
That's a
sort of
nice
thing.
one.
But yeah, they all have like that sort of interesting designs on the corners. They're pretty basic, wattle and daub buildings, though large. All kind of flimsy. You see further down the path there is a large pub. It seems to have like a large yellow, instead of like a artistic piece as the sign, it appears to have like a large yellow thing on a chain outside.
Is there anyone around?
Oh, there are people here dotted here and there in a few
Okay.
fields. You do see at the crest of a natural rise as well, there is a large, imposing looking wall that seems to close off a certain section of this. You do note that the place, the pub looking place itself, it has like spikes. It seems fairly fortified. It's outside this wall. The walls are like maybe 20 feet tall, and they have the actual crenellations, which is the word. But I wrote it down for the wall, and I've been using it everywhere because, but anyway. And you can see above it, there are a few roofs, rather. Ceiling would be inside. But yeah, one that looks like some sort of church. Something like one or two manor houses, you're not sure, but a few that are definitely like barns and grain silos. Inside there is an imposing looking door. It currently stands open. And this is where the realization hits you, Neda. Because that particular scene, with like the rise and the walls and everything, looks exactly like the woodcuts you've been sent of where you were heading, where your cousins, the estate they own. They supposedly own land, and it's around here, but this, you've been told, belongs to Lord and Lady Thames. Not sure what's going on there.
I smell cousins.
No. Your
Axe
cousins?
appears in Jeremy's hand.
Yeah, Netta kind of. How close are we to kind of like this anything with the carvings on, like
Carvings.
Yeah, you said that there were one of the indentations on walls and stuff.
So yeah, so well, there's a few farmsteads around that have this sort of interesting pattern.
Mm.
It's like a repeating abstract pattern on the corners, and it's picked out in plaster, whereas the rest is sort of, well, it can be brick, some are wattle and daub, like I say.
Netta just kind of stares at it, trying to figure out what's going on.
It doesn't appear to be any sort of, it's not concealing runes or anything ritualistic.
Just how Netta recognises it, like, smells cousiny.
Is it time to shoot some cousins in the testicles?
It might be time to shoot some cousins.
And Jeremy, down for some cousin hunting?
Double fist some axes.
So you double fist, like, so yeah.
I love that double fisting is now an acceptable term in this campaign.
One comes out strangely icy.
Ooh.
And the other one that does not appear to have a blade, it is, it sort of shimmers in the air. So it'd be, one gives a d6 of force, of cold damage, the other one gives a d6 of force damage. Now, there's an odd moment when you're pulling the second one out, where it doesn't seem to want to come out, and it takes a moment, and it shimmers. It's the force axe. It was resistant for a moment.
Jeremy tries sticking it in the bag again.
Put it in the bag a second time, and as you pull it back out again, a giant arm comes out and grabs it and yanks it downwards. Give me a quick perception check.
Would I be able to use my reaction to grab the arm?
You can certainly try. Now, the arm is so big you would have to grab it with both hands. It seems odd, and there is a spiked collar around... Collar? What's it called? Bracelet.
Bracelet.
Sorry.
10 flat.
10 flat. There are... Oh god, fuck. There are runes in sort of glowing orange written across... You don't recognise... Well, what languages do you speak?
Not many. Common, Dwarvish, Halfling, Thieves can't, and Undercommon for reasons I can't remember.
It doesn't seem to be any of those, and you don't seem to be able to... This happens really quickly, and you don't really have enough time to really register it before the hand grabs the axe and yanks it back down again. Give me an athletics.
Oh, I love it when you say that. 31.
33.
What?
Grabs it and yanks it back through.
What is that?
What is that?
There's some, like a black hole emerges or something,
Jeremy,
We'll double check. Hang on.
what's in your bag?
I tell you what, in that last moment when that axe went in, I made it taste of bad hazelnuts.
Very fair.
It's allergic to nuts. Comes out with like covered in hives.
My bag suddenly gets really big and red.
Do you think we didn't do the polymorph right?
I don't know.
This is an odd side effect.
I mean, it's a fun one.
I'm not against it. I don't think it's negative.
Jeremy's got the bag over his head and he's shouting, "Give that back!" into it.
You say a muffled, "Where's that work?" You're shouting into a cloth bag.
Well,
I don't really question anything that Jeremy does anymore. I just, things happen and you accept it.
I'm still against me making decisions generally, so I'm happy to just watch.
Yeah,
But, yeah, like I say, the only thing you really spotted was wearing like a leather bracelet that was studded with metal spikes.
I'm not going to get anything from that, and I have no clue. So, back to your cousins.
Yes. So, I'm thinking. Well, if there was that big open door, we could go through that door.
Wait, is the door to the main manor open?
The gate leading into the large fortified wall appears to be open.
Yeah, let's just
Let's just go in there.
should go in.
There's a giant wall around the whole.
Pippa Reed is cloak covered at the moment and has gloves on.
Sure. Okay. So you head inside. You can see indeed there is a church to the left. Set against the back wall of this, there is a large. There's like. It's almost like two manor houses, but they seem to connect together through some small corridors. And there's grain silos, and what looks like in a castle it would be like the armory.
So, is there any kind of damage around here? Like, because if there was people being taken, we think being taken to the manor.
Well, they were probably taken consensually into the manor and then murdered non-consensually within the manor.
Is murder ever consensual?
I think
that's another question.
I think that's something to be explored, not now.
At some point it becomes euthanasia.
But are you
That would be an ecumenical
cousins
matter.
into ritual sacrifice to abyssal?
I wouldn't put it past them.
What is your family like?
We're just all a bit, I don't want to say mad, but mad kind of in the angry way.
But like, there's angry mad, and then there's preemptively sacrificing people to get demons.
Yeah, that sounds like my cousins.
What about your aunts and uncles? Where are they in this whole situation?
Yeah, that's probably the root of it. We all need therapy.
Were your parents terrible people?
Yeah.
I think this case goes all the way up to Grandma.
All the way up to Grandma. It's kind of like the Encanto house.
You gotta break the cycle.
Except everybody's a psycho.
To be fair, considering my parents apparently abandoned me as an egg and left me on the doorstep as an orphan, who knows?
Next we'll go after your parents.
I mean, they're all gonna look the same.
Oh, damn it. Jeremy, how about your parents?
Do I have cousins?
Did
Do
you
gifts work like that?
don't want cousins?
Maybe I have brothers and sisters. Maybe I'm a nest egg. It gets to ride like a one egg kind of race, or are they a multiple egg kind of race?
Do they even have balls?
Well, if we're a reptilian race, no.
Interesting.
Then what do you lightning bolt?
I imagine you can lightning bolt like anywhere on a lizard skin body and it's not going to enjoy it.
I guess so, yes. But the balls is always the most fun.
The balls is always the most fun. I'm assuming your cousins have them in spades.
Yes.
Have their balls in spades.
Ginormous balls.
To carry them around on spades.
Yeah, exactly, I mean.
You are attracting some interest from. There seems to be like one or two guardsmen walking around.
I am covered, I am like not.
Oh yes, yes, but the conversation itself.
Oh,
seems to be-
okay.
Now, you look around. You're in basically a large courtyard. There's a stables to one side. The chapel is on the other side. There appears to be a man lying down on the chapel steps in a monk's cassock. Other than like one or two farriers around, there doesn't seem to be anyone really paying attention.
Would your
Other than
cousins
the guards.
just let you in?
I mean, I was on my way to visit them, so I'm kind of on good terms with them, but I don't like them.
Okay, but if you walked in and said, "Hey, I am their cousin,"
Yeah,
we're gonna walk in without having to find our way in.
That's a good point. Yeah, so I could just be like, I'm one of the good barrels. So good barrel. My name is Good Barrel. not
You
Wood
remember
Barrel.
your own
I
name.
remember my own name.
Jeremy
Good
rolls an
stuff.
insight.
I'm just glancing over at the priest on the stairs.
Hmm.
Is he conscious or?
He's got a large jug. Seems to be he seems to be holding on to it. Other than that, you're not entirely certain.
Any religious paraphernalia on him?
A large, roll me religion.
Not a lot. Ooh, that's gone up. 6, so 12.
12. Doesn't take a huge amount, I'll be honest.
Yep. I need to modify my sheet. I will now proceed to do so.
I guess if there's one thing you can count on priests for, it's making known what religion they're part of.
Yeah.
They're quite
You
on
can
board
usually
with
be
that.
quite reliable, quite relied upon.
There it is. Ah. Yes, he's got a large pendant, essentially. It looks like a sheaf of grain. Picked out in, you're not sure, tin, maybe? Some sort of silver metal.
Would I know what that is?
Possibly silver. Yeah, it appears to be a church of, at least a priest of Shante,
Do I know Shantae?
goddess of the harvest. Also, there's some dispute about whether these are separate people, but Shante is also considered Yondala, halfling goddess of the harvest. Some people say they're the same person, or the same deity. Some people hold them to be two different deities.
Okay, so
You start hearing a noise like ripping fabric. He
Yondala.
appears to be snoring,
This is coming from the priest.
the priest.
I'm gonna go for the. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the jug.
You wouldn't have heard of Yondala, but yeah, you would know it as being a halfling.
Yeah.
Normal, like, bigger races just say Shante, but halflings generally say that Yondala is Shante.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the jug. I think I'm quick enough for this.
You make a grab at the jug.
Yep.
It appears to wake him up.
I mean, I have quite substantial sleight of hand.
You're going to try and... Oh, I see. You're going to try and dexterity. Sure.
Yeah, I'm dexing this.
Then, sure. Just sleight of hand.
Pifferee's like a weed. I'm Jeremy for that sort of nonsense. 10 straight.
10 straight. He is rolling at disadvantage. Yeah, you whip it out of his grasp without him waking up, in fact.
Back holding. Carry on.
Okay.
Stupid
You
stuff.
have a jug. It's about a 2-pint jug of booze.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's carry on.
Okay, kind of step over this.
Sure. Okay. Head up to the manor house. The door is closed. It's quite imposing. There's those little gargoyles on the downspouts, and like little. They're called grotesques when they're not actually things. But yeah, there's one or two dotted around. It's a manor house, and like I say, it's quite imposing. The door is large, but there is a smaller door set into it. The main manor door. Possibly to
We're just
admit
gonna
different
knock
sizes of people.
We're gonna knock on this door.
Yeah.
And then I think Ned is gonna go up and just gonna knock on the smaller door because obviously the smaller door is more her size.
Sure. The smaller door is in fact, yes, more your size. The larger door is about 10, 12 feet. But yeah.
Hang on, I'm just gonna...
The smaller door is about 5.
I don't think I took any major buffs for you, so no, you're gonna have to talk your way in on your own.
Yeah.
You have advantage on initiative.
You do have advantage on initiative, that I can give you.
Knock on the door. After a brief pause, it is swept open. And there is a moment when this small, bold halfling looks at you in the eyes.
Oh no.
Oh! There's the door again.
I saw you. Don't
then
pretend you
reopens
didn't
it.
see me.
Neda! You were supposed to be here 2 weeks ago? 3?
Yeah, well, you know, things change.
Well, welcome to the estate.
Thanks.
We're going to have to change a lot of things now. You took your bloody time. We wasted a lot of food. I'm going to have to find more. Yeah, there's Ned appears to be talking to this small halfling.
You can
Large.
speak halfling, it's only me that's out.
Oh yeah. He is in fact speaking in halfling. He's got enormous ears, like quite a wrinkly old man, like a droopy face. Absolutely bald, not a wisp of hair. And wearing quite a nice suit really, with a bow tie. Black bow tie.
Much like me, Jeremy has no idea why he speaks halfling.
Just to be polite.
I do
Communicate with Ned.
I do send a telepathic message going, Uncle?
I think this is.
You
I
hear
guess
the word Neda. That's about all you recognise.
it's either a butler of the cousins, or it's well, I can't remember what I called them. Toffee.
Toffee. Yeah.
Yes.
This does appear to be Toffee.
Aha. Goddamn Toffee.
But yeah, he gestures you inside.
Yeah, Toffee is one of the like more pleasant ones, just to say the least. But
Jeremy and I squeezing through
yeah,
the halfling
the little
door.
The larger door is not being opened. But, yeah.
If you've ever seen a gif of an overweight cat try to get through a cat flap,
Hold it! And
he's not holding it.
shoes is the only word he says in common. Shoes.
He wants you to take your shoes off.
I kind of do like the Gandalf thing of grab the underneath and just towel my way through and remove my shoes.
Gives you a look.
I give him a look back because my eyes are just black and that's pretty much all you can see from this hut.
So Toffee, these are my friends. See, I have cool new friends.
Through the kitchen. Bring people dinner food.
Pick up the shoes and put them in the back of holding.
Do you take off your shoes as well? Oh,
I'm holding.
fair. Okay.
Neda's been fine in keeping her shoes on, but they can't really complain to her.
Jeremy stands on the mat and brushes the glass off of himself from jumping through the window earlier.
Just carried the whole. Yeah, fair. Okay.
Yeah.
You are ushered through to a small. It's almost like oppressively small. Like the main room you saw, the main hallway. There's this giant chandelier with this. I don't know what you call the stairs, but they go up around and meet like in a heart shape for an upper landing. In here, all of a sudden, like the door seems about maybe 4.5 feet tall. It's a little smaller than the front door. It opens up and it's a well-stocked kitchen. There's like strings of onions from the ceiling. Like in the back, there's a sort of metal area of like and a huge cleaver, knife, and about half a pig just resting on a hook. And then just like bits and pieces in bowls and various ingredients on shelves.
How much did they think I was going to eat when they was going to visit? Jesus Christ.
No, it's not just for you. Of course, we're feeding the staff. We're feeding myself. Ah.
There's still a lot of food here. We're only little.
Ha. Better.
Can you cast that? Okay, not yet. That's right.
Can I get you some tea?
Yeah, well, I think we're going to need some tea for this conversation.
Okay. He gets out this large, and it's like human-sized, large, still teapot, but he's sort of holding it like this, and sets it on the range. There's just this. There's like in a corner. There's like one of those old Aga ovens, and it's just got a chimney up on one side, and obviously he's got wearing oven mitts to just place this kettle on top. He looks for it for a moment, and then mutters to himself, picks it up again, and goes out to the water pump to actually fill the damn thing. But yeah, he's out of the room for a moment. Is there anything you'd like to do?
I want to look round any creepy insignia.
Roll me investigation. Or perception if you're just having a quick glance.
I will take perception.
Okay.
22.
Nothing on display. The walls seem white. A fairly hardy, sort of shiny paint, the sort of thing where you'd be able to, if you spill something on it, you'd be able to mop it off again.
I telepathically mention to these two, at what point do we pull out Lady Tane's ear?
Vision. Just wait.
Because otherwise I'm like pulling out an ear with an earring on it, which is starting to decompose.
Oh, no. Oh, fuck. That's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, just the mouse hit the keyboard.
Okay.
Did nothing.
Okay.
It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm kind of like
Probably.
thinking, you can obviously kind of read roles and stuff, so I'm kind of thinking like, well, I kind of want to know because obviously I got kidnapped as I was going to go visit my cousins. I feel like my cousins had something to do with this, so I'm kind of being like,
What would they have to gain from killing you?
I don't know. That's but they're always think I'm up to something. I've always think they're up to something, but now it's kind of like if they're sacrificing people, I'm not surprised. But also, yeah.
Totty comes back in the kettle, places it on the range. Just in a huff like this, just looks at you. What? Oh, yeah.
Telepathy.
Sure. Yep. You're having a telepathic conversation. Sure. I get that. Yeah, you're allowed to say that in a bit.
Just wanted to make sure.
Sure.
It's like that game you play where it speaks in Spanish. You can't understand us, we're speaking Spanish.
Plotting to kill the other player there who just has to pretend like nothing's
He's
fine.
not heard me speak yet.
Hmm.
So I'm just going to project it into his head.
What, sorry?
I'm just going to project helpers.
Whispering. Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
just whispering it, whispering it at multiple pitches into his head.
He looks a bit puzzled and starts like digging in his ear. Yeah. No effect other than that. Shake the head a few times.
We'll come back to that. I can build. It's the slow stuff.
So, Toffee, what you been up to since you know? I actually was unable to get here because I was kidnapped. But you know, at least you called and made sure I was fine. Obviously.
I am insight checking his response to her saying that she was kidnapped.
Well, yeah. The kettle behind him starts to whistle. He pours it out in 4 like mugs, like 2 large human ones and 2 slightly smaller. Hands you one. Well, yes, we'd heard no word from anything. It's we didn't know what happened here, but we were wasting a lot of food.
20 unnatural to see if she's lying.
No, everything he seems. He heard no word from Neda. When you went away, when you got back, why didn't you send word?
Well, I kind of had a
He just
epiphany.
seems grumpy. No evasive. Sorry.
But yeah.
Is epiphany the right word? I don't know what the right word is, but I realised that my life was bullshit, and I decided to join my wonderful friends, the J Team, and now we go around just
Oh, Lorelei is here too.
Sure.
causing justice.
Oh, right, sure. Yes, so. Okay, and so in that case, there's an extra month, of course. But yeah. Yeah. He hands you this tea. It smells aniseedy. But
Yeah,
Jeremy.
Neda's not really. She's not really drinking. She's just prepared to throw it in
He's
someone's
honest.
face. But you know.
hazelnut, alright. Sure.
But enough about me. What have you been up to? You know, any kind of I know
Managing the estate. For his lord and ladyship, for whenever they get back.
where have they been?
I don't know. Last we heard, they were in the city.
Oh, I was framed for their murder the other day.
Ask them.
Framed for their murder?
Ask
Yeah,
them
it's
if
fine,
they're
I'm innocent.
stewards.
Steward. Are they stewards?
Sorry, what?
Stewards
the-
probably should get out.
I was asking, are they stewards of the Lady King's estate?
Uh,
I see. As you understand it, yeah, they put on airs like they own the place, but they basically manage it. They're like farm managers, keep everything running while the actual like aristocracy aren't there.
They pretend to be the shit, but are not the shit.
Basically, yes, yeah. They do tend to put on airs, for sure. Well, what are you doing here?
Wow.
Are you here for a visit?
Not exactly. No. So,
Grimaces at this.
what do you know about like ritual sacrifice?
Insight check on this.
like, just one eyebrow basically comes up and...
That's a 21 on insight.
Ritual sacrifice? He seems kind of nervous at this.
He's nervous. He knows.
What have you been up to,
What are you
Poppy?
planning to do here?
Well, we've heard, well, we've had evidence of that there's been sacrifices done here in the manor, that the Lord and Lady have become, like, entwined in this somehow. And, I feel like you have something to do with it.
What are you're accusing me of murder?
Yeah, I am.
Not entirely sure you're welcome.
Was I ever welcome? So, Neda kind of is going off now. She's just gonna go look around the manor, regardless of what Toffee is like. She's just had enough. She's gonna go look around.
Following Neda. Give him a nod.
Sure.
Follow Neda.
You put down the tea undrunk. Ultimate insult. Okay. Yeah. You storm off around the house, leaving Toffee spluttering a bit in the kitchen from the indignity.
Yes. So we're gonna look around, have like any kind of either evidence of like rituals or anything like that.
Just as we're leaving, I am going to cast Detect Thoughts. 'Cause I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, Detect Thoughts using gets the right size. I want Toffee's surface thoughts.
Just surface. There's
Just,
no.
well, depending on what the surface are, we may need a saving throw.
The surface thoughts are, well, they drank the tea.
Fuck. Right, Lesser Restoration.
As you leave the kitchen,
I immediately cast Lesser Restoration.
I'm going to need
myself.
Constitution saving throws from the two of you. You didn't drink the tea.
Do I get it in?
No.
You just hit Neda!
60.
So
Oh, fuck me! No, I failed. 4.
You both feel weirdly sleepy. There's a moment as you leave the kitchen, Neda, you see in front of you a man, large, human, stood there in a cowl, and from you, I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw, please.
oh, why did it have to be wisdom?
Because these two fall to their knees.
So is it 16 plus 1?
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
Yeah, 17.
17.
Bugger. I'm going to have to double check this. Okay. Well, we should probably change the music.
Oh no!
Now sexy jazz time.
It's like when your cousins know ex-lovers.
What did you get and you still fell asleep?
60.
Oh, jeez, yeah, I had no hope.
Yeah. Fuck, I don't even know. Oh yeah, 43. Okay. For the moment, let's do without.
I'm going to assume that Lorelei didn't drink the tea. I'm going to hope that Lorelei didn't
Yeah,
drink
we
the
haven't
tea.
actually.
We didn't say that. At no point did you say Lorelei did not drink the tea. Give me a Constitution.
Yeah,
saving
I'm
throw.
going to say Lorelei probably did. Natural 20.
It does have no effect on her whatsoever. It's all the mushrooms.
For a total of, which is probably
22.
Still, yeah, it's still enough. Even with a 20, it'd be enough. But yeah.
Yep, 22. Lorelei's still up.
Okay. You hear just echoing, resounding in your mind, sleep.
Oh no.
It has no effect.
Aha!
Annoyingly, with you 17, yeah?
Yeah.
Fucking
Was it like dead on?
Are we going to have to roll initiative?
No, it was actually better than what you needed. That's fine.
No one tells Neda to sleep. Neda decides her own bedtime.
I'm a big.
I'm a big girl.
Pretty much. Unfortunately, these two fall behind you, and Lorelei's there and still stood up. Her face feels a bit numb.
You know. I think there was something in that tea. Wait, I don't know what that went.
That was pretty
I mean,
close.
that's what her face is now numb, so that's what her accent is now.
Yeah. Okay. So,
They're not very nice people, are they?
I mean,
Yeah, we slipped there.
told
Jesus
you.
fuck.
She's Irish when poisoned.
She's Irish one poison, the mouth numbing.
Hmm.
Well, I can at least do Irish to a reasonable degree, so.
That works.
It's the Welsh that I'm struggling with. It's a little bit of a few higher decibels.
All I get is, oh, look, a bumblebee.
Oh, look at Bumblebee. That's very good.
And that's all Lorelei says.
Right. And we're rolling initiative.
Well, yes. Neda, Lorelei, and Unknown is.
You have an advantage. So you roll twice and take the higher.
Right, I guess taking 10 then, because the other was a 1.
So you get 13.
Uh-huh. I'm not going to use that one anymore. I'm going to use this one. It's rolling terribly. I mean, as delicious as this one looks, it rolls terribly.
That's fair.
That's not good though.
Hang on a minute. There we go.
So I've been eating Skittles, and how much I just want to go.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, do I recognise this person who we're fighting, or
You don't.
I'm not a cousin then? But I'm assuming the toffee is going to join the fight, and I'm just
Hmm.
Oh
Well.
no, everything dies.
Okay.
does not get like some kind of rage like, thing.
Just thinking, right, that's it, everything dies.
Everybody died.
Hmm.
Gonna dose up for this.
Sure.
The big twist in Neda's story is you also have a second cousin.
No, not the second cousin.
Second cousins once removed.
The twist is technically Neda is a cousin. Cousin to the cousins, so it's technically a cousin.
So what did so you got a
10.
10 total.
No, 13 total.
There you go. Okay.
Lorelei got 7.
Yeah.
Oh bloody hell, she's the circlet of blasting, doesn't she?
Does she have anything that can wake you guys up?
Well, I'm hoping slapping us will do the job.
Okay, I can do that.
I think circle of blasting would probably wake me up.
Yeah, Thunderbolt. I'll do Thunderbolt too.
Throw Jeremy out a window, that's how he starts the day anyway.
Well, if you wait, actually, well, no.
Actually, I had that advantage on that roll.
Yeah.
Because one of them was a 1, could I have rolled it again?
No,
Okay.
that's sadly.
Oh yeah, no. So the roll comes out to the 10. It's only then when, if a roll is a 1,
Yeah.
then you get with being a halfling lucky, then you
You
get to
can do
reroll it.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But you
But
rolled
since
a
I only
10.
had another roll, so it's kind of, then.
This is why I say with advantage, just roll 2 at once. But anyway. So first off, behind you comes Toffee.
Oh, bastard.
Uh,
I'm glad we're on the same page.
okay. I wasn't expecting this. Okay, that's fine though.
Would you expect anything with the cousins?
No, he was expecting us to all go down and then we'd have woken up in a
Oh,
cell
right,
and we'd have
yeah.
gone from there.
Ah, okay.
That's what should have happened.
Now he's going to try and find something to restrain Neda. Little does he know, Neda could not be restrained.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh no!
Okay, we need to get.
I'm not rolling that one, I'm rolling this one.
We need to get Pippa up.
17. No, 18.
Bugger. Yeah.
No, wait, no. What am I doing? No, 16. I
16.
can count.
Gonna sneeze.
Bless you. Bless you.
Jesus. Come on, stop it. Okay.
I think
Yep, probably.
that's what.
Okay. You save
That seems like
as you feel
lie.
your cousin come up behind you and casting something, trying to get you, and you feel like almost a paralysis start to set in, and you just push against it.
Like,
Right.
"Rah, Neda!"
Nada. It is in fact your turn. So you are stood in front. There is Lorelei behind you, and there is I'm going to say Pippa and Jeremy next to Lorelei, prone. In front of you is a mysterious man, creature, you're not sure. He seems to be bipedal, wearing a very long, heavy cloak. And the face just seems to be grey. You can't really get any feature of this thing. There's some sort of...
Fucking Illithid again.
Sorry, carry on.
You don't know.
I don't know.
The hands are in gloves, but the face, yeah, it seems to be like... You're aware of the spell Disguise Self. They appear to have like just a grey shifting face. There is no discernible features. What would you like to do?
Who am
You
I?
killed that Illithid.
Who am I closest to out of those two?
They're both
me.
like they're 5 feet behind you, diagonally left and right, essentially.
You got you, Lorelei, me, Jeremy.
Right. Because I think I'm gonna go like over and like slap Jeremy.
Yeah.
See if he wakes up.
You're slapping. No effect. Okay. That is your action. Bonus action. Anything?
What can I do? I don't think there's anything I can do.
Fight, don't worry about it. Oh no. you
Yeah,
mean-
I'm.
Did you take teleportation circle in the end?
Yeah, but that takes a minute to cast.
Ah, that's
Yeah.
not good.
And she needs to have a teleportation circle to go to. We haven't found one of those yet.
Okay. What would Lorelei like to do?
Right. Lorelei's going to cast Crown of Madness on Toffee.
Okay.
Yeah, take that, Tommy. I should have slapped Tommy. Just go.
A Chinese bird.
Yeah.
That
Owie!
is a Wisdom saving throw. 21.
Oh, what is Toffee? Is that a wisdom save?
Toffee is a cousin. The most powerful destructive force.
Bonus action blade song, we're going in.
Sure. Now I'm going to need both. In fact, Toffee as well. Going to need you, Neda, Lorelei, and Toffee to all make an intelligence saving throw.
Is this anything...
What?
Oh, she's Fey ancestry. Is it a charm effect?
No. Toffee fails.
Is there any chance I can do shield against it?
Cannot, unfortunately.
Oh my god, 2.
Magic can't put you to sleep, so the tea would never have worked on her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. But give me an intelligence saving throw, please.
Come on. Come on. 24!
24. There is a blast from the creature in front. You are stunned and take. Oh, let's roll this. Sorry. 2. 1. Oh. Ah, jeez. 23 points of psychic damage.
To Lorelei?
Lorelei does not with a 20 bloody whatever the motherfucker.
I'm gonna use calculator because I'm very good at maths.
Okay. What's Lorelei
So was that
gonna do?
24?
Yes, I believe so. 24 points of psychic damage.
Toffee's
24.
stunned as well.
Did I say 23? Toffee is also stunned.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Motherfucker, he is not. Wow. He's got quite the intelligence saving throw. I didn't realise. No, yeah. Okay, Toffee is not stunned.
Yeah.
Right, so...
Sorry, yeah. I rolled enough, I didn't realise I'd rolled enough because I didn't think he had a plus fucking that much. Okay, sorry, anyway, yes. That is, its go. Then it is Toffee again.
Yep.
He's looking at the two of them. Yeah. He's going to try now
Fuck this counter spell.
on Lorelei. Sure. Roll me the check.
Natural 20.
Bugger. Okay.
We're fighting back, man.
That's his 5th level spell. Okay.
That's his 5th. He's a 5th level. Oh, shit. Dick.
Yep.
Right. What do
Oh.
we reckon, guys?
Okay. But that is now Neda.
She's
I
stunned.
believe-
Still stunned. Can I do a
Uh,
roll of some
a
kind?
target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. So you can try again. End of your turn. Roll a
This has been rolling.
intelligence saving throw. Oh shit! It's intelligence again, isn't it?
Yeah,
As last time.
so 11.
Nope. Okay, still stunned. Lorelei.
Right, Laura, what do we reckon, guys? Polymorph or lightning bolt?
Well, it's. Does Lorelei, being a wizard, think that this is a magic effect? It's putting people to sleep.
Would she know?
She would have to take a moment and think about it. There's like an action is to stroke the chin and ponder.
Oh, because she's. I bet she's got dispel.
She doesn't. I've been looking for
Oh.
her. She's detect. She doesn't have dispel. I have dispel.
Ah, right. That's not going to work then.
Does she have anything that could just get us all out of this situation?
She can get herself out of this situation,
Mm-hmm.
but that is it.
I think it's polymorph one of them into a frog then. I think it's.
Polymorph only works on humans, so if we try it, it's a third level on. It's a fourth level.
Polymorph.
Has to be humanoid.
So
It's in
yeah.
the shape of a humanoid, so maybe.
Well, either the elephant or Toffee, because all you need to do is shift the action economy
Yeah.
to the point where we outnumber them.
Which one do we want then, Toffee or the other?
What's the save?
Her save is 16, but although at this point I think it's actually 17.
So it's a wisdom save for the unwilling creature.
Mm-hmm.
So, do we know that Toffee's main stat is intelligence?
Yeah, that's true. Just checking. It's calculated spellcasting feature meaning still so just. I'm trying to figure out if her spell save DC's gone up by one because this could be crucial. 8 plus proficiency bonus for spellcasting modifier. She now has a 17.
Okay. Also,
So-
yeah, she has advantage against charm effects, doesn't she?
She does.
That's okay.
Okay, look, Toffee.
Mm-hmm.
Polymorph Toffee.
Take that.
Okay. He's going to try and resist. What's the
17.
17? You
It's a
say?
wisdom saving throw.
What, we're turning into a frog?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the frog.
That is 15.
He's a frog!
She's a frog.
Yeah!
Toffee is a frog.
And Neda, even though she's stunned, she's very, very happy about this.
Yeah, Toffee's a frog.
Okay.
She doesn't have any bonus actions, really.
Mm-hmm.
She can't stab as a bonus action.
Oh wait, can she do cantrips? Because she's a blade singer.
She can do cantrips. I don't know if she can do cantrips on the bonus.
I believe it has to be a bonus action cantrip.
Because well, I think does she not, has she got 2 attacks now? Is that what
She
it gets?
does, but it's not 2 spellcasts.
Well,
It
that's,
might be
I think they changed that for blade singer. I could have sworn. Yeah, it might be.
that she can attack as a bonus action after having cast a spell.
Well, I'm wondering if it's maybe that you can do a melee attack and then a cantrip or something like that.
Where is Bladesong?
I'm just looking up right now because she's definitely.
It's Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
Bugger, I had it. It was on the page and I'm looking past it.
They updated them to let blade singers use their second attack for spells, but I just can't remember how
Moreover, you can cast one of your cantrips in place of one of your attacks with extra attack. But that's that's a high level spell she used.
So you're saying she could attack and cast a cantrip with one of those attacks?
Yeah, so attack with the blade and then cantrip, or cantrip then attack, but not a high level spell.
Alright.
Book Blade Song, there's an active following benefits, blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
that's
blah.
her then.
Okay. Direct your magic to absorb 1 damage while the Blade Song is active. When you take damage, you can use your reaction to spend and reduce that damage to you by an amount equal to 5 times. Oh, crikey. Okay, but anyway, no, yeah, that's 10th level. Right. So then this person in front of her seems to look and get annoyed. Give me
Counterspell. We're just not even doing
no
this.
sure. So in that case, you're going to have to give me the roll.
19.
Bugger, yeah. Fuck. That's enough to counterspell a 9th level spell. How many bloody counterspells does she have? Okay, then yeah.
Technically 2 more. Wait, do I have a 5th level spell?
The other thing about this one is, normally you'd have to like be waving your hands or whatever to cast the spell because there's somatic and Lord's saying something. This one, it just sort of narrows its, like you can't even see its face, but it sort of narrows its eyes at her. And she starts to feel the spell coming through and just counter spells casted away.
Which is not even entertaining this.
As a bonus action, it's going to pull out. It's going to, like, it has a flask of liquid. It pulls it out and throws it. Just like cast the liquid at you. And then I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw from you. Stunned?
I got
10.
Player's handbook.
10.
That's alright, I'll just look up elves.
You start feeling. Actually, no, that might be 2 actions. Probably can't throw a flask with an action. No, because it was casting its spell. Nope, then you don't have to worry about that.
Okay,
Sorry,
that's
I don't want to cheat the action economy, so that's fine. Even if
Are we-
you're breaking my whole time. Fuck it.
You ruined it!
Does Toffee get anything to do?
Nope.
Okay then. Let me look up fucking stats for a frog. Because he's going to bite. No, it probably doesn't even have a bite, does it? It's that one with nothing.
I think this is what we found the last time, isn't it? Yeah,
It can
Jeremy was
move,
attacking
it can
them.
leap. It is amphibious. It has
Ooh,
no
she's got a
attacks.
5th level.
You know what it does have? It has an innate swimming speed.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh!
Toffee is going to hop around Lorelei and Nedda and stand next to its compatriot.
Noble.
Yeah.
He's just putting himself in the blast zone.
Oh yeah, because then he'll change back.
Oh.
Okay then.
Is that too cool for a frog?
Nedda. Intelligence saving throw.
Come on. Everything's rolling badly. Oh. No, 7.
7.
It was just.
Okay.
Right, we're back. Lorelei's back up.
Yeah. What would Lorelei like to do?
Don't know. We can try another polymorph.
Ooh,
I
is it
mean, that seems
concentration
like a
or-
good.
Oh no, polymorph's concentration. She's concentrating on one, she can't do the other.
No.
How much damage is a 5th level fireball?
Quite a lot.
10d8? No, sorry, 10d6, I believe. Does she fireball?
No, I think we're gonna 4th level lightning bolt. Yeah. 4th
No,
level
no.
lightning bolt the main dude.
Cool. Counterspell. Rolls an 18.
Bastard.
Sorry.
Right, we're in it.
Rolls an 18. There's more than that. So yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Mm. And at that, it is its turn.
Yep.
Or his turn. You don't know. It could be him. Ooh.
This is just because you secretly want me to play a wizard, so you're making me learn.
You're a wizard, Ari.
You're a
I want
blizzard.
to be a monk.
I want to be a cleric.
He picks up the frog,
Oh shit.
And kisses it.
coats it in the flask, and then presses it into your face,
Oh.
and just punches your chin.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll.
Gross.
He hits.
Oh.
The frog takes a point of damage. Toffee has to make a Constitution saving throw. Fails. You have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. 12.
It's just such a.
As well, on top of the stun, unfortunately, now everything starts to go grey. As you see your cousin explode out of your mouth.
Oh,
Annoyingly.
no.
A very old man. And he sort of just topples over.
Ned is not having a good time right now.
That's amazing.
Oh god! If there's anything worse, if not, could you go?
It is Lorelei's turn.
Okay, so I'm going to ask a special request from the DM for this.
Okay.
So obviously Lorelei has not chosen her spells for the next level.
Yeah.
I am 80% sure she would have taken Dimension Door.
You don't know that,
Okay.
unfortunately. You can't choose for Rebecca. She has to be here.
Okay.
What would she like to do? Does she have Misty Step?
She does, but they only gets her out, and Lorelei wouldn't leave.
What's her Aren't her melee attacks quite good?
Yeah, I think we're going in melee style. She's going to stab it.
Twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to stab some things.
Sure.
She's using her longsword. It's a +7 attack.
Mm-hmm. Roll.
21
Shield.
and 20.
The 21 goes through. Annoyingly. Because shield is a +5. Yeah. The 21 does, the 20 doesn't.
So that's a
One
D10. So that's 13 points of slashing damage as she cuts through.
Sure.
Oh, I should have done a cantrip as well. That would have made sense. Yeah, that's Lorelei. Yeah.
It's getting in the way.
It isn't the only one. How tall is this hallway?
How tall is this hallway? You're outside of the the area where the kitchen had a smaller door. This it's probably about 10, 15 feet high. It's going towards the hallway, which is actually about 20. But there's a sort of sloping roof up. About 5 feet. Give me a wisdom saving.
Counterspell.
Wisdom saving throw, sure, still.
Counterspell.
Yeah. So give me the roll.
Natural 1.
Now give me a wisdom saving throw.
She fails.
She's a frog. She is caught in a flask.
Alright, that's us then.
And
We're
stop
out.
it.
Hell of a
Well.
fight there, though.
Yeah.
TPK?
TP snooze.
TP snooze. You're awake.
I immediately try to destroy something, but carry on.
Your hands are bound behind your back, all of you.
Have we been asleep long enough for a long rest?
No.
Okay.
Short rest.
Right.
There are slightly smaller manacles for you.
No. God damn it. They were prepared.
You hear a shattering noise, and then muffled cursing as your wizard it's odd, because there was a flask, and it was banded in iron. And now there's sort of a wizard banded in iron, much larger than the flask. The iron accommodates this.
Okay.
You're in a basement. There are bars. Heavy, thick iron bars. You're in quite a large cell. There's a bit of straw on the floor. And there are a grey stone brick. You can see in the corridor there are sconces with torches burning. In several smaller cells, you see a few people slumped over. You see your cousin. He appears to be hanging, from both wrists, hanging from the ceiling. Presumably still asleep. Toffee.
Toffee?
Toffee.
So,
So whoever was upstairs.
I'm guessing they must have been angry that he let me in, well, let us in, and now Toffee's like gonna be sacrificed as well. Because it seems like they'll just sacrifice anybody, whoever these people are.
Either that or whoever was upstairs wasn't Toffee.
Oh, that's a good point.
Because I don't know about you, but they were flinging some spells. Well, sorry. I don't know about you, but they were flinging some serious spells. Because we were asleep for the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know I will never drink anything you give us again.
You already said you're going to insight check everyone every time. You insight checked him like once on
I
one
insight
thing.
checked him 3 times.
Oh yeah, but like not on anything he said, like particularly relevant. It's fine.
How did he recognise me then? Did he just know that Nedo was...
At no point did you insight check the tea as he was handing it out. But you did detect thoughts on him at the end there. It could have gone. That could have gone sooner, but well. You seem annoyed.
No, I'm considering what spells I can still cast because a lot of my casting isn't component based.
Or somatic?
Nope.
Then probably, yeah.
Yeah, I can still cast Detect Thoughts. It is... Yeah, because I don't have to use the verbal or somatic, or I can just do it.
Yeah, I have subtle spell, so can I cast things?
Yes, actually.
And I have gifts, or and I have...
Do you have Misty Step?
I have Misty Step, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're out. You get out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Bye, guys! I'm
And
off to kill my cousins.
I can shadow cast as part of my monk abilities.
Okay.
So I still have a few spells ready to go.
Fair enough. You find yourself.
Sorry, it's not an annoyance, it's a grrr.
No, that's okay.
I want to murder everything.
Jeremy has a 1 in 8 chance of Misty Stepping.
But only if he gets really angry.
And he has 4 rages per day, so give him 2 days.
Are we in dim light?
You are in dim light. Yes, there are sconces, there are torches outside. There's about 20 feet to like a torch on the wall. I say torch as in like a burning, wooden.
Any grates up above?
There are not. You don't know quite where you are in relation to the rest of the manor.
So we have iron bars in front of us. Are we
Yes.
in individual cells or the same cell?
One large cell. There appears to be a door to it. Presumably locked. You're not sure. You are manacled to the wall behind you. You're awake.
Start there.
You are all sat down.
And I just safe assumption all of our kit's gone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Everything you were carrying. Yes.
What else is in the room? Aside from us.
Straw on the floor. Like I say, there are a few empty manacles. Doesn't appear to be anything in this room. There are smaller cells you see dotted along, and then there's like a what's the word? Yeah, like a a standing sconce, as it were, with the torch in about 20 feet aside. Yeah, the actual walls of it seem like there was other things here. Like there are shelves. There's like the wood going across, as if there used to be shelves there that have been taken out.
Okay.
And then these bars have been put in. And in the smaller cells, there are 1 or 2 people. You do notice there is Toffee. Like he is stood up. It seems he's hanging from the ceiling. Like there's a chain down from the ceiling, and he's got manacles behind him.
Could I have a player's handbook real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yep.
Jeremy, thanks to his 1-day remote training course, does have proficiency in thieves' tools. So could pick a lock if you had something to do it with.
No,
If you have these tools.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, how about a piece of straw?
You come to. You do hear, there's occasional muffled footsteps coming through the ceiling. And there's something, you're not sure what. There's a room at the end. It's about maybe 80, 100 feet away. There's a large banded iron door There appears to be a small spiral staircase to the left of it.
Hey, what the heck? Jeremy pings his magic awareness to see if there's anything useful around.
Sure.
60 feet, anything that isn't behind total cover.
Just total cover.
Just total cover.
You do not ping anything.
I'm again am bringing up detect thoughts. I can.
Oh, gee. Sorry, you have to blow my nose and sniffing everywhere.
No, it's only 30 feet. No, I'll leave that one. I am vexed at this situation.
Going to Oliver's team there. When Jeremy had the opportunity to acquire certain mystical powers recently, he may have only acquired funny ones.
Well, to be fair, worth it, absolutely. I have no issues with this.
Okay.
So do you think I should just, if I misty step out of the chains and the cell itself, would that work?
I can give you pass without a trace.
Oh, what does that do?
No, I can't. It's based on me.
Yeah.
Well.
Can you give password? Oh yeah, because you're shadow casting and bullshit.
Yeah, but a pass without a trace is based on being 10 feet of me. I don't think I can cast it on anyone else.
I see.
Let me check. Yeah, it radiates from me. Well, you can get out, and I feel like that's a good start.
Yes. So, yeah, I'm gonna misty step
Ping.
out of the things like. Boop.
Okay. As you do this, there is like you hear a rattle from the chains from Toffee. And it goes, "Oh!"
Shut up.
You see him nod, and he sort of tries to gather himself and go, "Oh, you made it out. Oh, they've had me for such a long time."
Insight fucking check.
Yeah, it's like it.
That's an 11.
Oh yeah, he's bullshitting you. It's quite obvious. It's clearly him. You can even see where like he took a hit at one point, didn't he?
Yes, as a frog, he got punched,
Yeah.
but also punched in my face.
Huge teeth marks on
You can see, yeah, where he's got a bit of a shiner where he hit the floor after he like exploded back into Toffee.
Save your lies, and we may not kill you when we get out of here.
Ned is just seething with rage at this point.
Deal. And well, he can't do that because his hands behind his back. He's like,
Ned is trying so hard not to just punch him right now, but it's not like he's gonna make.
He's
a
hanging
noise,
from a
he's
ceiling,
excited
so-
and, like,
How much range do I have on my chains?
oh, not really. They're clearly designed with spellcasting in mind.
Oh no, I was hoping to fly.
Oh, all right.
I mean, like, what distance does the chain give me?
Oh, like 2 feet.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So, Ned is just gonna go look. Or so, would you say it was a staircase out of the?
Yeah. So about 1,800 feet away, thereabouts, there's a little metal spiral staircase. There's a large banded iron door, and just to the left of it, there's a little spiral staircase.
Alright. I think this is a good plan.
I headbutt Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Okay. You
Jeremy
are not
enters-
proficient with
enters a-
headbutts.
I am. I'm a monk.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
Christ!
an unarmed strike.
It's an unarmed strike.
I mean, normally it'd just be a D. No, it'd just be like your strength score. But sure. Yeah, it's a D4, isn't it?
Ned makes a tasteless giving head joke.
1 in 8. 1 in 8.
Sure.
7. Flowers and vines temporarily grow around Jeremy. Until his range ends, the ground within 15 feet of him is difficult terrain for his enemies.
The straw sprouts to life, and just like green little vines and weeds just sprout up around the like. Well, yeah, the cracks in this concrete floor.
Okay, Jeremy's just gonna try and barbarian his way out of this, just because I feel he'd try.
Well, you have advantage on this. Give me an athletics.
I'm gonna cast silence.
Okay. Do you need to do anything special to?
Nope, I can just cast it.
Okay.
Advantage. Here we
Sure.
go. 32.
With just as the vines just sort of grow up, there's just a.
Thank you.
And there's no noise, and there's just a. And there's no noise. Just you feel victorious, and your hands are free.
For the briefest of moments, Pippa's like, damn.
Yeah, that was as good as he could possibly have done.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of a problem because he doesn't have a plan. He doesn't have a second step to this plan. Presumably, he's going to try and strength check the bars.
You can certainly try.
Alternatively, now that he's got his hands free, I suppose. Is there any reason for him not to try the same thing on Pippa?
No, I think there's no reason for you not to try kicking the lock.
I mean, you can't have this discussion because there's silence, but sure.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, as I and Jeremy, I feel
Oh.
like that's more his vibe.
Telepathy, you can entirely do this. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
however you feel, Jeremy,
Do you?
it's your
Do
character.
I feel like he's got a fairly short period of time to do this in.
Sure.
because he's going to lose his rage. So we'll give him a bit of a pass.
Oh, do you want me to headbutt you again?
Could come to that.
Sure, yep. Half because you're raging, but bludgeon damage.
Go for it. How much bludgeoning damage does he take?
Hang on. Well, I need to roll a few. Thankfully, I'm only on a D4.
Because if you keep headbutting, you can do this all day.
6 points, half to 3. The
Great.
second one.
Oh, did it hit?
Oh, I will do. Probably. 17.
Yep, got him.
Mhm.
Alright.
Okay.
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
And then the second one's 3 again.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. So,
Jeremy. Well, I think it's appropriate for him to go through the chains. He's just been attacked by Pippa.
okay.
Alright,
Sure.
drive the chains. Silent scream.
Yep. It works again.
Again.
Jesus. I'm gonna need some chocolate.
Alright.
Little turned on?
Jeremy headbutts Pippa back.
Yep. roll the attack.
Well, you know, he's got a +8.
Neda's just watching it.
Oh, thank you. 12.
You're already
Miss.
outside. Yeah.
I dodge and.
Jeremy heads for the door.
You attack the door. You do not do double damage on structures because you are not quite a siege engine, but sure.
Yet.
Hmm.
Give it time.
It was going so well.
14.
You charge at the door, full of confidence. Bounce off. Land on the floor.
Silent.
Silently.
I just say to you, this is still progress.
Yes.
Do you wanna?
What can I do?
There is Lorelei still in chains.
Is she still in the room with us?
Manacles. Yes, she was the frog and
Oh yeah.
expanded out into the wizard. Still very much arms at the side, in like a large iron band instead of manacles.
Question.
Hmm.
I have inflict wounds, which is only verbal and somatic.
Hmm.
Would it work on metal?
No.
That's fine. Thought I'd ask.
No. Okay. You head towards the spiral staircase. You can see there is a grill as you approach it in this banded door. And you can see through it. There appears to be some sort of... Well, you can see someone, and they are drawing in some sort of red... You know what sort? It's like a chalk or something. There's various candles lit around the room. It's a whole, like, suffused with dim light. And they're drawing various runes going back and forth. They seem engrossed in it.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
Up the stairs, you have a look, and there's just a glint of sunlight.
Guiding bolt is verbal and somatic. I'm gonna guiding bolt the lock.
Why not?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, aiming for the lock. I'm gonna. Is it third level kind of lock? Can't be. No. I'm just gonna first level. Let's keep this simple.
Oh.
Do I need to roll?
Toffee goes.
He can't speak. It's still silenced.
Oh, wait, how big is silence?
It's a 20-foot sphere, I believe.
20-foot radius or diameter?
Range, a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point.
So 40 foot altogether. What is it centered on?
Probably me, because I was next to Iron Jeremy.
So yeah, Toffee's a bit outside the range of silence then. You can see this happening, you can see nothing going. If you get me out, I'll tell you where your stuff is.
Ned is just going to completely ignore him at this point. This does not
Detect thoughts.
Okay.
Detect thoughts. I want to know where our stuff is.
Does noise coming into a silenced section actually come in?
Doesn't come in.
Then, yeah, you don't know what he's saying.
Oh, of course, yeah. Never mind then. I'll take that off.
Yeah.
Can I roll to see whether he... Well, I don't
Roll insight, sure.
I can roll insight, but I have a feeling that Ned is not... No matter what he says, Ned is not really going to believe anything he says anyway. So, what am I inserting in here? There. 15.
Seems a bit Weasley. At this point, like he'd sell his grandmother for glue if it could turn a profit.
I figured that. I don't... Yeah.
He's willing to turncoat against the turncoat to turn his coat to get out. It's a personal advantage.
Never mind on Guiding Bolt, because we're still in the silenced zone. So I can't cast. Because if it's silence and it's verbal and somatic, I can't cast it.
Right.
That's a point. Right.
So you can't shadow cast it without the somatic or whatever bullshit.
No, I can only shadow cast 4 spells.
Okay.
And then the rest are just verbal and somatic.
Right. Sure.
So, like, that would be committing to being loud.
Jeremy, while your rage still is up, there is enough time if you'd like to try Lorelei's bands.
Of course you would.
Sure.
Do I need to slap him again?
You ran into the bars. I'm going to say you took a point of bludgeoning damage from those.
Very fair. Halved?
No, well, one halved is still one. There is a minimum. But yeah.
What does that want to do?
I don't know.
Well, it's not quite as much as before, but we do have 28.
Yeah. I'll give you. You go at the bands and just start ripping, and you can see the muscles and tendons just start to stick out on his arms, and there's just a moment, and then there's no creak, but it's just silent, and his face is just a rictus, and then there's a crack, and you see his arms start to shake. You're not sure whether quite the muscle has gone or the metal, but then you see there's just a bend and a rip, and it pulls apart. 28.
There you go.
I silently applaud.
Indeed. Yeah. 25 was the DC all the way through it. But yes.
Cool.
I telepathically say you should go.
You can hear this.
Yeah.
But also
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Lorelei can do stuff now.
Lorelei can do stuff now. Lorelei misty steps out.
Yeah.
Is that verbal or somatic?
It just says she has Fey teleportation.
Fey teleportation is Misty Step, is
Yeah.
it not? Can she do that without, you have to, yeah.
Misty Step Fey teleportation. It's marked separately.
I see it here as verbal. Fey teleportation.
Yep, without expending a spell slot or
Yeah.
components.
No components.
Wait, yeah.
She is in a cone of silence where she cannot Misty Step.
So if I step to the left and she's over on the right hand side. In fact, I could drop silence at this point, I think.
Drop silence at the point?
How long does silence last?
The eternal silence.
Oh, up to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I know, I'm gonna go to a back corner and take my sphere with me, and if Lorelei goes to the front corner, would there be enough room?
The problem is, once you drop silence in a point, it is then on that point. You centered it on yourself when you cast it,
Oh.
but it doesn't go with you.
It's not moving. I
No,
see.
yeah.
I thought it was moving with me.
You can drop it if you like.
Yeah, if it means Lorelei can get out, I'm gonna drop
Okay.
it.
You drop it, She misty steps out, so Fey teleportation,
Yep.
sure. That's without marking one off.
That's a shame I used so many of her spells to get through that fight.
Oh, can she? She got an arcane recovery thing.
She does have an arcane recovery, but I don't think we'd
It
have
takes
been.
an hour.
It takes an hour, and she was a toad.
You have to be actively doing it. Yeah.
So yeah, currently Lorelei's pretty tapped.
Oh, can I have a look in here?
Yeah,
Just
by
want
all
to-
means.
I feel
Yeah,
like.
Lorelei's with
You do have your arcane recovery thing, where you can give someone spells back.
Oh, so you can. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, do that.
Yeah,
Give Lorelei a spell.
Jeremy gives Lorelei a spell. Roll that.
1. Best
Yeah.
level.
Come on, something.
Well, actually, she's only cast 3rd and 4th level spells.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Oh, he does the same for Nether.
Oh, cool.
Did Nether cast? Yeah, Nether
Nether-
used them slots.
Yeah,
Right?
Nada, you used Misty Step.
That's the second level slot.
Well,
Roll a d6.
Mm.
1.
uh,
Nope, unfortunately.
Why am I just rolling ones?
So, what would you like to do, Neda and Lorelei, now you're both in the corridor?
So, off to the right, this guy is drawing.
So, dead ahead, about 100 feet away, there's a large banded door. It's got a small grill at the top. You had a look in the grill, while there's the spiral staircase next to it. You could have a look through. You can see in there, there's sort of a place, like a large square room. He seems to be drawing up some sort of ritual circle in the middle. There are candles everywhere. He's in some sort of hooded robes. Very much looks like the guy from before.
Okay.
You can't see his face. He's not looking towards you. About 100 feet away from...
And then there's just the spiral staircase and nothing else.
Yep. Only one way in.
Spiral staircase.
Yeah, I guess if Lorelei and I sneak up these stairs, slowly and cautiously.
Give me stealth checks.
Can we just pause here for a quick break so I can go to the loo?
Yes, absolutely. We'll pause here. Be back in like 5-10 minutes. We'll just, reboil the kettle, as it were. Except, sort of. But yes, see you in a bit. We'll just put the thing, we'll leave the cameras on, just silence the microphones. Okay, if I can figure out where that is. Ugh. I'm glad the stream hasn't dropped. Oof.
It has been raining pretty seriously.
Yeah. Hang on. It's not working. Oh, it is working very slowly. It's just I shouldn't have dropped it. Oh. Hi, Malkara Darkwell. Yeah. And Tonka Ow. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't see your messages when you actually sent them. But yeah, hi, and thanks for watching. Right, I'm going to mute the stream.
He's too capable for a ranger.
Very capable.
It's a little bit monk.
He does
bit
do
talented.
hand. Yeah.
No.
Maybe a monk rogue multiclass.
If anyone's watching currently, what D&D class is John McClane out of Die Hard 1?
I
Then-
think Shadow Monk, Assassin Rogue.
Can hide very much in dark spaces.
Level 6 Isle side, I think.
Yeah, that hangs together. With a surprisingly high con score.
Yes, with a surprisingly high con score. The intelligence is low.
Yeah,
Yeah.
low intelligence,
Low charisma.
Yeah.
I mean, he's breaking up with his wife.
rubbish armor proficiencies.
Monks have excellent armor proficiencies, I'll have you know. I've been cruising on 18 for so long.
But McClane doesn't. Although, yeah.
Oh shit, my AC's gone up. Carry on.
What? Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah. Can walk through glass.
Wait, Jeremy's armor he's come down then,
Of course it has.
because he's not got his bracers on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for reminding me.
My proficiency bonus went up, so yeah, I'm now on 18 to hit.
It's based on proficiency.
Yeah. According to this, it is.
How? What?
Oh, D&D Beyond says it's now 18.
Okay.
Yeah, unarmored bonus, dexterity bonus, and my base armor is 10. Oh, Crook of Row has given me a +1.
You no longer have the Crook of Row on you.
Right,
the shard of the
17.
Crook of Row, not the old thing.
Yeah, so I'm back down to 17. Okay, good to know.
Oh, I'm back down to 50.
No, I've just
Okay.
realised with my telepathy, I could actually finally do the "We'll come for you. Better lock your door. Yeah, I'm totally going to do that. Lorelei cast locate object.
Fair enough. For the
Let me check if she can. If it needs
Where's that stuff? Where's that stuff?
it needs a forked twig.
Yeah, I don't think. Would straw count?
Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah.
Pick up a piece of straw while looking for an object because she just needs the divination
Literally,
thing.
yeah, it is, isn't it? Half
Yeah.
of these materials in half of these bloody spells are just jokes.
Yeah,
you
they're
know,
puns.
straight up, yeah.
Yeah, so she casts locate object and she's focusing on the bag of holding.
There's a bunch where you need to disguise someone or disguise a thing, and it's a piece of wool. Pull the wool over their eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, look again.
And message is a piece of copper wire that you whisper into
Yeah.
because of
Telephone
telephone.
wire.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, object. Your possessions, or at least the bag of holding, very least, appears to be in a room in the attic.
Okay, right.
Had to get that through.
Right,
So
stuff.
we're kind of sneaking up
In the
these
stealth
stairs.
box.
Yeah.
Would you like to roll for Lorelei? I roll for her for the first half. You can roll for her for the
yeah,
second.
yeah,
Go
why
for
not?
it.
Not
That
bad.
was an excellent choice.
19.
19.
13, but
Yeah,
I am naturally stealthy, so I'm going to be hiding at the same time.
Hiding within her skirts, going up a spiral staircase.
Yes.
You see a lot.
She doesn't shave.
That is sufficient between the two of you as an average. You very carefully sneak up the spiral staircase to the house. So you get into the main hallway chamber again. There's a wooden panel, like heavy oak panel, and it just sort of pushes out slightly and then slides aside, and you're back into the hallway. Your bag of holding, at the very least, is directly above you. And the house seems cold and huge and empty. It's quite strange.
Okay, so we're gonna go up however many stairs and stuff to
You carefully
go
creep
to.
up the main entranceway stairs to the second floor. Looking around, you see in the ceiling there is like a square hatch. Lorelei, being an Avarial, can literally just flap her bloody wings and get up there and push it aside, and there's a hatch. It opens up, and there's a ladder. Does Lorelei pull the ladder down for Nedda?
If it's quick enough for her to just kind of get up there and grab it while Nedda can look up, I think we'll do that. So she kind of
Fair enough.
goes it, and I think getting the ladder down might cause more noise, so we'll just kind of try and keep as quiet as possible.
It would, yes. Okay. Nedda stays in the hallway, keeps guard. Lorelei's up in this attic, and it is strangely there's like a breeze just pushing through, and there's slats of wood and gaps between them, so there's breaks of sunlight coming through, but there's no actual windows here. A lot of old furniture and bits and pieces in huge cases, and just furniture is just sort of thrown over with throw sheets. There's a clear track in the dust, and she goes through and sees quite a lot of stuff actually. There's various packs, like packed rucksacks sort of thing, and a few new items placed here and there. A small teddy bear, a large, like a, what's the word, chalice. I think it's like bulb stem. No, yeah. A large chalice. It has like gems studded on it, and just beyond that, there is the bag of holding.
Okay, so Lorelei's going to grab the bag of holding, check
So
that everything's in there.
Oh no, there isn't. But there's also, you see next to it, there's also your packs.
Okay, so
Everyone has their own individual.
okay,
pack.
so
Yeah.
so
Lorelei can only bring down maybe like 2 packs and the bag of holding at a time.
okay, so
She could take certain items out of it and bring those down instead.
yeah, I think if she takes out Jeremy's
Braces of defense.
yes,
Thieves' tools.
And
yes,
the bag.
and the thieves' tool. So maybe just to hold up Jeremy's bag
Sure.
first.
You grab the Jeremy's bag. It has like an empty sack clip to it.
Just needs my wand, really.
Oh yes, so we'll also take the wand as well.
The Shard of Rao.
Shard of Ram. Sure, you grab that. It seems like it kind of looks like an old broom handle that's just snapped. But yeah, it's clipped to Pippa's pack, so she can grab that too.
Just grab that.
It feels warm in her hand. It vibrates very slightly. Just very slightly.
Okay, so
Okay.
now that we have these things, we're going to quickly go back down
Sure.
as stealthily as possible and give them their stuff so
Sure.
they can escape, and then we can
Okay.
go back and grab all of the other stuff again.
Okay. You go downstairs with Jeremy's pack, not the bag of holding, just Jeremy's pack and the crook of Rao. The shard of the crook of Rao. Sure.
She is, on a whim,
Hmm.
gonna pull out the wooden egg with a rune on it.
Okay.
What's it do?
It's a conjuration.
Give me a second.
Oh.
Just because I feel like this is the time.
Gonna have to find
Well, the choices are conjuration, evocation, or illusion. What are we feeling?
Oh yeah, no. Are we trying to create a distraction?
Either create distraction or massacre the bastard, whichever way we're going.
Massacre sounds good.
See, I think conjuration for massacring.
Yeah,
I think you're right. Because I'm betting the evocation one was blue speckled cold. So I
Yes.
think we got a pretty good idea what that's going to do.
And the black with multicolored spots was an illusion.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like a conjuration egg.
I remember that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna grab the conjuration egg as well.
Sure. Okay.
Because Lorelei's really smart.
Well, I think Lorelei's probably pissed off at all of this as well, so she's probably in the mood for a bit of massacring. I mean, even though she's usually the one who's like, oh no, save everyone.
Oh no, I feel like Lorelei's in a...
Yeah, she's going to be pissed off as much as all of this, so.
Okay.
I mean, for Pippa to be like, murder. This is the baseline now.
Okay. So, she grabs the egg as well, and
Yeah.
Jeremy's pack, and the shard of the crook of Rao. Come back downstairs.
And she's also gonna grab her, her sword and...
Sure.
Yeah.
Her sword.
Yes.
Can only carry so many packs at once, but yes, that's fine. So, give me a stealth check for going back downstairs.
That is a 15 again.
15.
6.
6. It's 1 pass, 1 fail. think we can say you make it through most of the house very quietly, very stealthily, into the basement, slowly. Lorelei rips out a huge fart.
I'm forced up the stairs. Wait, Ned is not under the screen, is she?
Okay.
It's too much!
Coup de grace.
You both hold for just a moment and listen. Listen. And there's silence. Carry on very gently. You're back
Do I
down.
have to roll for pink eye?
Possibly, yes. No. You find yourself back in the converted wine cellar prison place. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I pass the stuff over to Jeremy, so he can try and.
I
Sure.
tend to stick the
You
shard
have your pack. You have your
in
possessions.
my hair. I realise I don't have that. And my ear.
Sure. You have the shard of Rao. Shard of the Crook of Rao. What would you like to do?
Jeremy ferrets, or some might say squirrels, around in his bag for thieves' tools, and trying to listen to Jade's instructions in the back of his head. He's going to try and pick this lock.
Okay, yeah, give it a go.
Now, this is now I know he can add his proficiency bonus.
It's,
And proficiency, if you have proficiency in thieves' tools,
Sure do.
and dexterity.
Great. So it's just 16 plus 1 for dex plus 4.
So 21.
21.
You have the thieves' tools round. It's reversed, so it's a little odd. It takes you a moment, and then just a click and crunch, and the door opens. You're free.
I'm just gonna quickly survey the other cells. Have they got people in them? How are they looking?
They do. There's so about another 3 cells on either side. In them, there's 4 people, including Toffee.
And how are they looking?
They appear to be bundled, often like in like bundled in sort of like full cassocks or something. They don't appear to be moving. Any of the 3. Toffee's sort of following along with his eyes, pulling slightly at the chains.
Is the silence gone?
Yes.
Jeremy moves within 10 feet of range of Toffee. And says, yeah, it's a great idea. And then he soils Toffee's trousers.
Sure.
Which is something that Jeremy can do.
I mean,
wow!
that's incredibly useful.
Sure.
I stand by this. This is great.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yep. Okay.
For a space of 1 cubic foot, but Toffee's not very big, so I'm assuming that's pretty doable.
No, yeah, that's entirely doable. Yep. Okay.
And
Sure.
then I think they'd try and pick those locks and check on other prisoners, wouldn't they?
It depends if we think.
If they're more cousins, then no.
We'll say they might not be on our side,
Yeah.
and the guy is only 100 feet that way.
Yeah. So I think it's are we in shape to be fighting right now?
I am. Jeremy is.
Yeah, Jeremy's great.
I'm a bit battered with I've got 47 hit points.
Oh, hang on. I can do a thing.
Can you do a thing?
So, this is up to the DM.
I have a thing called Aura of Vitality, which for an entire... It's meant to be used in combat, but for an entire minute, I can choose one person every 6 seconds and give them 2d6 of healing.
So that would be 20d6 over a minute. Sure. Roll 20d6.
I think for the sake of argument, how much have you lost?
47.
Alright, I will
Right,
roll 20d6.
So,
No, so-
I have 47 left, so that's 24.
You sure you want to use your Aura of Vitality for this?
Well, it's only a second level.
No, it's a channel divinity, isn't it?
No, Aura of Vitality is a second level spell.
Aura of I'm gonna have to look this up. What?
So, Aura of Vitality.
Yeah.
Healing energy radiates from you in an aura of a 30-foot radius. Until the spell ends, the aura moves with you centered on you. You can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including you, to regain 2d6 hit points. It lasts for a minute.
Okay. The average of that is 70, so we'll just say you regain 70 hit points.
Hooray!
Aura of Vitality.
Is this in Xanathar?
PHP, apparently.
Aura of Vitality.
Second level spell.
No, it's third, sorry. But, you know,
Third level spell.
that's a
again.
lot of healing for a third level
I
spell.
don't see it for a cleric. What?
It is for a cleric, it's because I'm a cleric of the Twilight Domain.
That makes sense.
Literally, D&D Beyond says it's in my spell list.
No,
so.
no, yeah, okay. So, you sure it's not in Xanathar?
No, it's in the player's handbook.
According to D&D Beyond, it's Player's Handbook.
Okay.
Which would make sense if you're not getting it as a
It's in the
cleric
cleric. It should be in the cleric spells, though.
It-
then
It's
it's
not.
probably...
Let me check.
Well, that would make sense, because it will be coming from another spell list into cleric.
But then,
Sure,
what are the
so
spell
close.
lists other than cleric heals?
It just says it's a cleric.
Okay.
It's a paladin spell, maybe.
Could be that.
Are you sure it's not just like a cleric ability?
It's in my spell list.
Yeah, it's definitely saying Player's Handbook. Aura of Vitality, you get it at 5th level.
5th level.
Cleric, Twilight Domain spells, level 5, Aura of Vitality, and Layman's Tiny Hut.
Domain spell. Right. Sure.
Yeah, so it's a subclass feature.
So, yeah, you're fully healed. Lorelei didn't take any damage.
Okay.
Which,
Then, yeah.
actually, for a third level, I can't believe I fully healed you. Never thought of using it like that. That's
Yeah.
really intelligent.
Fair. Yeah, that's interesting. Fair enough. You are fully healed.
Good
Alright.
old
Well, actually,
Twilight Domain.
I am going to roll.
Hmm.
So what I'm going to do...
20d6, sure.
Well, this is 5.
Hmm.
8... 9...
Oh, I think it's
17. How many did I need to get to? 24?
24.
18, 19... 23... So, you know, we'll just say that 24. So, that's 12, 17. Left. This is what's left over now. And then... God. Basically, I'm going to try and heal everyone else.
Oh, sure.
Except Toffee.
Okay.
Because fuck Toffee.
Fair.
Fucked off shits himself more.
So yeah, I'm basically going to go within and then give them all healing.
Okay.
And
Sure.
see if I can just perk them up a bit.
You find 2 of them can take it. The others appear to be corpses.
Well, I'll basically pump as much into the other 2 as I can.
Sure.
no comment.
Aura of Vitality. Yeah, there it is. 3rd level spell. Okay. Sure.
That was surprisingly powerful.
Yeah.
Cool. Right.
Okay.
Right.
Should we go grab the rest of our stuff and then kick some ass?
Have you
See, one of them
considered
sort of like
Considered-
the body on the floor just starts to shift again, breathing. Sure. The other one, you hear just a groan.
Oh, Jeremy would re-equip his bracers, which I think he now has,
Yep.
and his bag.
Sure.
Well, do we need anything else, or do you want to just go into the fight?
If you think our stuff's safe where it is.
Well, did you see anyone else? Sorry.
No.
Did you see anyone else?
Didn't know. It was very.
No one
Very
else in the whole
quiet.
house. Yeah.
So whatever they're doing, I'm guessing whoever all the people who are here are probably in that hall preparing for whatever horrible things that they were going to do to us. Well, hopefully Toffee.
I think we have 2 options.
Mhm.
We can get these guys out and we just leave.
Hmm.
Or we go and do some murder. I am not allowed to vote.
Justice.
I think just.
But the Lorelei get a vote.
Justice.
Lorelei would vote to go outside, but that's what these 2 would do.
I'm in the mood for murder. I think we should murder.
Bolt shot.
Let's go.
We're going for this.
Let's go for like thunderbolts and balls. I think.
To the
Okay.
window, to the walls, to the sweat drips down your balls.
Sure.
Right.
Okay.
Literally, the moment before we go in, I'm going to bring up my sphere, and you can all get temporary hit points before we go in. I feel like that's going to help. Because of my cleric level now, you can get a maximum of 12. So that's going to buff you to temp hit HP before we go in.
Right.
Okay.
So everyone do your prep now.
Jeremy gives Neder and Pippa a pep talk and gives them both the benefit of the D3 that they can add to ability checks or attack rolls.
I slap Neda in the face, and you get the advantage on initiative. Vigilant blessing. That's the one.
Sure.
You're blessed.
Accept my blessing.
Is that your second channel divinity?
I haven't even used any of my child divinities. That's just something I can do.
Every time?
Yep.
Fuck.
Vigilant blessing. Just slap him in the face.
Broken fucking characters.
I am so broken.
Okay. Sure. So, there is a large banded iron door. It does not appear to be locked. You can hear the sounds of someone moving inside.
Do we just burst out of it shouting nectar or justice?
Well, if we can burst in, it's gonna be a surprise. So I think guiding bolt, lightning bolt, run in and murder. Lorelei's gonna hang back for this one, and is going to.
She has a 5th level slot, but
She
she
does.
hasn't chosen her spell yet.
Yes, but you know we're gonna. She's just gonna do. Hang on, she has invisibility. You'd already have advantage on attacks, so maybe not. No. Yeah, she's gonna prepare chromatic orb.
Okay.
I'm prepping guiding bolt, lightning bolt, chromatic orb.
Double-fisted axes.
Both of them.
No, I'm actually not going to do the Twilight Sanctuary to begin with because that will give us away.
Both of them come out as force axes. They are the d6 of force. They seem to be shaking in your hands.
Cool.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see if I have any buffs.
And both of them, oddly enough, there seems to be like little sparks of like electricity, just like shimmering, coruscating slightly up the top of the blade.
That is branding for us.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
just go aim for the balls.
Yeah, I mainly took offensive spells, so we're just going for this.
Okay,
Okay.
so
You walk up to the door.
3,
2, 1.
And Toffee, seeing you do this, goes, "They're coming!" as you push open the door.
I'm killing him when we get out. Does that mean we negate the surprise round?
Yes, Toffee does indeed.
Fucking Toffee.
Weasel it again.
Kill that guy. Should have. I mean, really
You
shut
did
it.
nothing to silence him, so... Okay.
Bitch.
You were just encouraging us to kill NPCs here.
That's all of what I do. Have you not seen? Okay then.
Right.
Okay.
I don't think Jeremy knows why he's shouting Neder. It seems
No,
the
it
party's
just
battle
becomes
cry.
that
Smash into this room. There is... You see,
Take that one.
there's a lot of like runic script on the floor, and a man being in a cowl marking more of it. There's candles everywhere, and a makeshift altar at the end with some sort of book on it. 20 and above. Hang on, I'm going to throw all this aside. Yes, 20 and above. I see. 15 to 20.
15.
I thought no one was going to speak up. 10 to 15.
11.
5 to 10.
9.
And 6.
So... Okay. And let's try...
Yeah, we're killing Toffee on the way out.
Yeah, definitely. I'm
Yeah.
definitely going to
Okay.
like stabbing. What stabbing?
Oh no, I think just straight. Watch the light go out of his eyes.
That'd be fun.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Jeremy.
Give the cousins a message.
Hang on. Let's
Yeah,
grab
send
it.
a message. We're coming. Written on the walls.
Yeah.
His blood.
3, 4. So, I assume Lorelei's hanging back slightly. Put Netta there. And we'll have the person in front of you be this guy. Because why not? He is there. Jeremy, what would you like to do?
Well, definitely close to melee.
Mm-hmm. You run forward.
Right in space.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Rage. Just to astonish everybody.
You run forward with your axes, one in each hand, charging forward, rage building inside of you. And then your axes pull apart and fling from your hands left and right
That's inconvenient.
and grow into huge air elementals that are only half painted. Oh, hang on.
What?
What? What?
I mean,
That's new.
They spring from your hands. Oh man, the camera is so far away.
Are they?
Is this good?
Are they on
I,
ice?
I think this is good.
Half painted air elementals spring out from your hands. You're not sure what's quite going on, but yeah, they fling toward the side of the room. You're unarmed. What would you like to do?
Punch him!
Jeremy, casting his mind back, regrets not getting his trident at this point. But yeah, he's just gonna start punching this guy.
Okay.
All right. So with Jeremy's
Balls.
his balls.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant
No,
punching
no.
his balls. I thought you meant hitting him with Jeremy's balls.
Suddenly realised I needed stuff.
Really intimidating.
Yeah.
Okay, the first attack, actually by Jeremy's balls on his balls,
Mhm.
is a 13 to hit, which I assume doesn't
13
do it.
does not.
Does not do
No.
it. Okay, so Jeremy's just going to try using his hands this time.
That
Second is a 25 to hit,
does hit. Roll damage. There we can go.
and he doesn't even just need to roll. It's a flat 5 for damage, but
Sure.
it gets a +2 because he's raging. So 7.
7.
7 every time until he gets a weapon.
Okay. Pepper.
Twilight Sanctuary.
Oh, and what happened when he raged? Sorry, I should have found that out.
Yeah, sure.
2. It's a 2. Yay! Got it. At the end of Jeremy's turn, he teleports 25 feet into the air immediately above this guy.
Oh god. Okay.
And, you know, like a professional wrestler, he's got his elbow pointed downwards as he descends.
The old people's elbow.
And he
Sure.
goes, "Welcome to the party, pal."
Yeah. Let's go the full 5.
We'll leave it to physics to decide how this turns out.
Oof. I would say, using your elbow, you would do equal damage to him as you would do to yourself.
I feel like these terms are acceptable.
Okay then.
Yes.
There. Pepper. Twilight Sanctuary, and then what?
Twilight Sanctuary, spiritual weapon, huge copper hammer comes up, slams him in the left. I
Oh, you
roll
got
a
it, okay.
20, not natural, and he takes 11 points of force damage.
Shield.
No, you use your spells.
Mm-hmm.
And I get 9 temporary HP.
Okay.
That's my go.
You're 25 feet above him. He looks around confused. You don't come down immediately. You come down on your turn, or so you teleport up at the end of your turn.
He definitely teleports up at the end of his turn.
Yeah.
And this is where it gets really sticky because, of course, I
I'm
think
gonna go here.
in terms of the formal narrative, everything's happening simultaneously.
Yeah.
I think you'd fall instantly because the fall is for seconds. You would fall that distance in a second.
I think if I were DMing this, I'd give him a check of some kind to try and dodge it. Almost like a dex save for a fireball or something like that. He should be able to try to. He should have the opportunity to react. The question is whether he has any opportunity to work out what's happened.
You're trying to hit him with your elbow. Give me an attack roll.
Only fair.
He's already cast shield.
Oh, yeah.
What's my bonus? Is it just my regular attack bonus?
This is with unarmed strikes.
Great.
So proficiency
20. Dirty.
20 dirty, but he cast shield already that got him up to a 20. That misses. You take.
Wait, does shield take him to 20? Then surely 20 would hit.
Yeah, if you meet the armor
You've got to
class, you
meet
beat
the
it.
armor class.
That's a good point. 20 does hit. So 20 hit before as well.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. Okay, sorry, I fucked that up. My bad. Then he probably wouldn't have cast shield. Okay, but that's fine. So, sorry. First of all,
11 points of force
11 points
damage.
force. Sure, we'll do that. 2. That's fine. And yeah, you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Half?
So yes, half for you, not half for him. So that is okay.
Right, we just need to keep dropping Jeremy.
Yes.
And you come back down again. You take out the blocks. You're there. That's
I
fine.
mean, if I'm prone, I think that's.
You would
I'm
be.
not gonna argue with that.
Yeah. Okay. Prone and armed. That's fine. It's his go.
Count spell.
Intelligence saving throw. It's an action, not a spell.
Oh, for me? For
For
Pippa
you.
or for...
For Pippa. Technically, he would do it on you two again, but I've done this so much to you that it just seems mean at this point. So yeah, intelligence saving throw.
15.
That is not enough.
Okay.
That's a fail, unfortunately.
So
Okay.
I'm stunned.
Yes.
That's fine. Twilight Sanctuary's still up.
And you take 20 points of psychic damage.
Ooh, thank God for...
Are you resistant to psychic in some form?
I
It
am
wouldn't
not.
bloody surprise me. No? Okay.
But I have temporary hit points, so I only take 10.
Fair enough. Okay. You are stunned. You come across it, you get an attack of opportunity with your fists at a disadvantage. Unless you're going reckless.
Can you go reckless on an attack of opportunity?
Mm,
Question.
no, you choose reckless and then all your attacks are reckless.
Yeah, so it
I
can't.
believe.
Yeah. I feel like that's.
And
giving
that would make it a
Jeremy
straight
words.
roll run disadvantage. But,
Yeah. I mean, if you can choose reckless, you'll definitely go for it.
Let's double check.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if there's anything in here.
Hmm. When you make your first attack on your turn, so no.
First attack. There we go.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. So disadvantage.
12 to hit.
Does not.
No.
Okay. So yeah. Came past. He stunned you. That's the end of his go.
Nada.
Neda.
Lightning bolt to the testicles.
Straight across. Dexterity saving throw? 13.
That is not a save. Your save's here.
Oh, sorry.
And
No.
your save is actually 16.
Oh, right.
Proficiency it goes at 1, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because you
Alright.
leveled.
Hooray!
Yeah, okay. So that's a fail, so full damage.
Right, so.
You should count really good.
14, 15, 20, 27, 28, 29.
29. Damn. 30 plus 1, so yeah.
And this is to the testicles. It's just like, oh my god, that makes all the difference.
Take 10 hit temporary HP.
Hey.
Okay. Good to see you.
Yeah, took that.
And there is like a wave of like the disguise, the grey face, just sort of like ripples out towards you.
Oh no, gonna eat my brain.
Mm-hmm. After you, it is Lorelei.
Lorelei is going to Blade Saw. No.
Lorelei's going to take the Egg of Conjuring.
Okay.
She's going to activate it.
Sure.
And she's going to roll it at him.
She flings it out. The Egg of Conjuring falls forward, end over end, stops in front of him, There was a click. There was a whirring noise. And it cracks open into two halves, revealing a monkey with cymbals. You've had that for so long.
Imagine just being confused, like, yeah!
Okay, well, she's gonna fly off into the corner and just get out of the way.
Fair. Okay.
I mean, is it the monkey's turn?
It is the Myrmidon's turns. This one is going to come up to you, and it has advantage on all its attacks.
I think Jeremy's plan is falling apart here.
It rolls a 16 to hit.
That misses.
Misses.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Goodness, he remembered to put those back on.
Then in that case, it makes its other two attacks as well. That is a... Oh jeez, I shouldn't have used that dice. There's a 20 not natural to hit.
That does it.
Okay. With this flail attack, sorry, with this axe attack, my apologies, you take an extra 48 lightning damage.
Uh-oh.
That lightning was our friend.
Lightning is usually my friend.
So, you take, oh god, wow. You take 7 points of lightning damage,
Right?
but also, 1d8, oh well yeah, I was just throwing them. You also take 9 points of slashing damage, halved to 4. And then its third axe attack is a 24 to hit,
That does it.
which does 6 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to 3. Oh, it had advantage on those attacks. Sorry, hang on. Fuck, that's a natural 20. Sorry, so you take an extra 3 points of fucking... You take an extra 2 points of slashing damage because it's halved and everything. God, yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. The other one is not a natural 20. So yeah, that's fine. Okay. This one is going to come up to you. And it's going to first of all hit you, Pippa.
Well, it's got advantage because I'm stunned.
Shit, yep, okay. That is a 25 to hit.
I
Okay.
can't cast shield, so this is going to be fun.
You take 8 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
And... Fuck, there we go. Ooh! 16, 19, 21 points of lightning damage. And then its other two are going to be against this guy. That is a 18 shield and a 21 that can't shield. So it takes 9 points of slashing damage.
So, I'm guessing that you pissed off your axes and now they've turned into things and they're just
Right.
killing everybody.
So one axe comes across and just smashes into you, and they just... The other two, whack, whack, come into this guy. One, like, arcane shield comes up, the second axe just cleaves into its arm. But yeah, it blocks one of the hits. That's their go. Jeremy.
So here's a question for you. If Jeremy misty steps from prone,
You can misty step to unprone, I guess.
well, that's it. Can he sort of pass through an axis to rotate himself off as he misty steps?
Roll me an intelligence check.
Good point. Let's find out. 14.
I'll allow it. Sure.
So he's going to. I want him to misty step to the boss's left, one step from melee.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, great. Because he's going to cross his fingers that his axe bag is still working and try to draw an axe from the bag.
You draw a regular axe.
Throws it.
Okay, roll the attack.
17 to hit.
Does not, because he still has shield up.
Okay. Attack number 2.
second axe whips out. It's a regular axe.
Natural 20.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
Double damage.
So, and you double the dice rolls, don't you? You don't double the.
Oh, yeah, just the dice rolls,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so
Sorry.
it was a 6 plus 4, so that's 10 plus the second roll. Here's
Mhm.
my first roll, that'll be 6 in this. Plus another 6. Great.
So,
So that's 16 plus 2, 18. Plus, because he's done it that way, he gets a sneak attack damage.
yeah, absolutely. Throw a d6 in there.
3.
For a total of Sorry.
Hold on, luckily I still have it here.
22?
21.
21.
10, 6, 3, and 2. Because of his feet.
Halved because it's not magical.
No solution for that problem.
Yes, it seems non-magical attacks do not hurt quite as much as you're expecting.
Oh, Lorelei would have ended in it as well.
Pippa.
Nope.
Pippa Reed?
No. I didn't say.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry, yeah, thank you, yes, sure. He looks around. Goes, what have you brought? What is this? Enough! And he's going to attempt to escape.
Counter spell.
I thought you might try. Say that. Lorelei is going to... Wait, Lorelei is going to do it at 5th level.
Yep.
Okay, then. So it's still a roll.
It's still a roll.
Just going to have to check what you're actually fucking...
Last time I rolled for this, it didn't go well. I want someone else to do it.
Roll and add the intelligence modifier, please. Anyone. Go on, do it.
Plus
Okay,
5.
Mhm.
Can't look.
Big money.
So you need a...
It's a 15 plus 5.
20, not natural.
Level 5 spell. Oh yeah, 20 non-natural. Yeah,
30.
then... That's the thing, does counter spell actually go up if you use a...
Yeah, it
But-
does. The DC goes up.
The DC goes down.
Sorry, the DC goes down as you go up.
Yeah, but it does it anyway, but yes. You cancel. So it goes... and it is going to bugger off.
It just runs away.
Oh yeah, he's going to check if his thing recharges. It does not. Okay. And then yeah, he's going to 10, 15, 20. He's going to snarl at you on his way past. 25, 30.
Does he take an attack of opportunity from the Myrmidon?
He does, and from Pippa if you want it.
I'm stunned.
So then not from Pippa. Fuck, that's cocked. That hits. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. Probably fine. That is 5 points of damage. Halved because it's magical. Fucking. Oh, jeez. Come on. Yeah. Annoyingly, I forgot that the Myrmidon's attacks weren't magical before.
Ah.
So, yeah, he actually has some hit point back. But yeah, that's fine. He glowers at you and then pushes past to go up the spiral staircase. Would you like an attack of opportunity?
Yes. Could I do?
You did not retrieve your dagger.
No. What can I do with attack of opportunity? Is it just?
You can punch him.
Unfortunately, I believe you can punch him.
Can I at least try and trip him up?
You can. Oh yes, you could. Well, ooh. You
If
can
I
try
just
and,
kind of like use my whole body in front of his knees.
So, being a halfling, you can try and grapple him.
Ah.
Grappled creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit. Can you grapple as an opportunity attack? Am I crazy?
You can shove, because shove's just the attack. Although,
I'm-
opportunity's melee basic, isn't it?
I'm aiming
Yeah, I
for the
think it's
knees
melee
and
basic.
or testicles.
See, there's the sentinel feat that lets you
Yeah.
attack people and then the speed becomes 0. But I think, yeah, you can go for the nut punch.
I'll go for the nut punch.
Roll the attack. Unfortunately, I don't believe you can attack. You can grapple as an opportunity attack.
19.
19 hits. What is your strength score? Like, what is your, sorry, strength?
-2.
You heal him for 2 now. You do a minimum of 1 point of damage. So, sure.
1 point to the nuts.
Nope.
You only get one of them.
It's like a speed bag, just one of them starts rocketing.
Your tiny
Yeah.
fist.
So, yeah.
Kill him.
Oh. 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, yeah, 30. That's fine. Okay.
30 radius.
Yeah, 30 radius for counterspell. That's fine. Okay, then. That's his go. Neda,
Kill him.
you are now up.
Right. I guess I just lightning bolt him, yeah.
Lightning bolt him.
I'm just gonna lightning bolt them again.
Sure.
In the nuts.
That is dexterity save 15.
Nope.
Now.
Bugger. Then, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Roll damage. Full damage.
How's he looking?
He's disguised, but he is leaving like a trail, like his footprints are leaving like a black sort of ichor on the floor. Like there's an unfortunate. He's hurting.
29 again.
29. Okay. I'm getting better at this math stuff. Good grief. Who'd have thought? Lorelei. Now,
Lightning bolt 4th level.
how far can Lorelei go?
Fly speed 40, walking speed 30.
Hang on.
Oh, actually,
5, 15, 25, 30. She can get there where she can't actually see him.
oh, I see.
He's going up the spiral staircase here. The big door is here. Spiral staircase is just there, and he's just out of her sight.
So this was a miscommunication because I wanted her just to fly to this corner.
Oh, there were,
That's what I meant.
there were 2 corners of the room. But,
Right.
Yeah, sorry. But yeah, I'm afraid I'm going to have to let that stand because, yeah.
But she's flying, so she's 40 feet.
There's not quite enough room for like that sort of tight manoeuvring where she'd have to flip around on herself to get around here. She'd have to walk it.
Does she know where he is?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. I can work with that.
Okay.
Give me 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Nada, how are you doing health-wise?
I haven't taken any damage yet.
Perfect. I think we're going to be doing a 4th level fireball then.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Does she have sculpt spell? She does not. She's a wizard.
She does not.
Okay.
Basically, if she threw fireball here, could we exclude Neda and not him? No, wait. Yeah, exclude Neda and hit him.
No. Neda and him are approximately equidistant.
Can Neda do shield?
Shield
No,
does
this
not
is
work
a
on
save.
dexterity saves.
This is a dex save and this could get quite gnarly.
You've hit with 2 lightning bolts. Unfortunately, as well, these lightning bolts did not seem to do as much. But you're elemental adapt, so they did do as much as you were thinking. Sorry, yeah. I knew there was a reason I put in the full damage. I'd read it twice, like resistant to lightning, but it works because yes, that's fine. Okay, sorry, yes. That's absolutely
Fine.
fine.
Good,
Together.
good thing that I have that now. Because everything
Yeah.
we fight is always seems to be
Lightning resistance,
resistant.
yeah.
It's like, I don't need that anymore.
There's not as many things lightning resistance as there are fire resistance, but yeah, it's super handy. So you have it. God, yeah.
So we're saying Lorelei isn't flying right now.
Lorelei is not flying, yeah.
Okay.
There's not
There's not
Should-
room to fly.
there's not room to do like the maneuver where she'd have to like flip back on herself to get into it, so she'd have to go down onto the floor and then run it.
So that is as far as she can get.
Mm-hmm.
Question: Scorching Ray. Did you have to be able to see a target?
Yes.
Right. Lorelai's going to run up, grab No, Misty Step's only one person.
Yep. She can Misty Step ahead of him on the spiral staircase.
That's what I think we're going to end up doing.
If it's any consolation, that's what Jeremy's definitely been doing his turn, is block that path with Misty Step that he's got.
Okay.
So if Lorelai's worried about blocking his path, that problem's about to fix itself.
It's more if he tries to escape again, I've only got one more high level spell to stop him. But most spells require you knowing where they are. Sorry, this is...
Hey, those kicking things are really good. I'm sure I was there earlier.
Everything she does, she has to be able to see.
Alright. If she was to use her second, her action to dash, she's only going 10 feet before she sees him. Would I be allowed to use this 40 feet to rugby tackle him?
Nope. She's on that square specifically. It's just around the corner.
She isn't putting her in harm's way. She's still not. What do you guys reckon? Because I don't know what to do here.
Does she have any buffs?
Not really.
Because she's pretty much out of spell slots. What are her cantrips?
Green flame blade, prestidigitation, toll the dead, and poison spray.
So the dead's quite good.
Yeah, but she can't see him.
Used a 5th level counter spell. God damn it.
I'm angry.
Okay, so she can't close to him without burning her action. In which case, she's got nothing to do when she gets there.
Well, this is it. It's
I mean, it might be that she's best off engaging one of the Myrmidons just to help Pippa.
I don't know. I'm happy to let Pippa die. If it means killing him, I'm down for this. It's kind of why I'm like, just can't
No,
expect Nadis to take
would
a full
Lorelai
fireball.
do that though? Would Lorelai abandon you?
If I told her
Vengeance.
to, absolutely.
You're currently stunned.
I mean, I would tell her to in game, so I feel like that's not a problem.
I think Lorelai would probably protect Pippa. Given the choice.
Lorelai's going to action her blade song, and she's going to go in the air.
Okay.
5 feet.
Okay.
That is what she's going to do.
She already had the blade song up, didn't she?
No, she had the blade song up in the first fight. She hadn't put it up yet. She rolled
Okay.
the egg.
Sure. Yeah, that's one thing. Else.
That's all she can really do. Yeah, that's all she can do.
Okay. Wait, hang on. No. Blade song is a bonus action.
Is it?
She then has her action.
I don't know. I thought blade song was the action.
No, blade song is a bonus action.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure blade songs are. Yeah, because otherwise it'd be really annoying to play a blade singer.
Yeah, Cash's cauldron.
Start of every combat.
Blade songs.
That would go off.
Blah blah blah. Bonus action. Start the blade song. Yep.
She's going to hold her action.
76. Hold her action.
She is going to hold her action. She's going to hold lightning bolt until she can see him.
Okay.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Sure. After Lorelai, it is the Myrmidons. This one's going to go for you. It does not get its lightning strikes back. So, 3 hits, not that d20. Just can't bloody read it. That is a 13, 14, and 22.
13 and 14 miss, 22 hits.
Okay. There it is. 10 points damage, halved to 5. Yep. And the other one, looking at you.
Yep.
Does not get its lightning back. It's going to give you a tap on the way past, but it's actually going to go and attack Lorelei. So that is... Oh, it's got advantage
Why has it got advantage?
because you're stunned.
Oh, it's attacking me on the way past. I
Yeah.
see. I thought you.
That is a 20, not natural.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 8 points of slashing damage, and the other two against Lorelei are a 15 to hit
Misses.
and a 21 to hit.
That hits, but she can't shield because she's using her reaction to hold lightning bolt.
Okay.
That's how that works, right? You use your reaction to hold
Hold the action.
the
Yeah.
action.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Then yeah. Okay. So one hit. That is 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Then.
End of their turn. Jeremy. Top of the round.
So, if I understand this properly, the mysterious maroon figure
Hmm.
is working his way down a spiral staircase, right?
Upper spiral staircase.
Up a spiral
From the
staircase.
basement upwards. Yes.
Um,
He's just got on like the first few steps, just around the corner.
but this is like a cathedral spiral staircase where the walls are enclosed, which is why we can't see into it. Not
yes.
like a modern sort of wrought iron one where you
No.
be able to see.
It's very much like a, yeah, very much enclosed, like old stone, the whole thing.
In which case, he's never going to come into Lorelei's line of sight there, is he?
No.
Well,
Oh, in which case she wouldn't have done that, so we'll just
Okay.
say... So she would...
Shield and not take damage.
No, we'll just say that she held her action. Just say she didn't do anything. Okay, carry on.
Sure.
so what? How many feet of movement does it take to get to this guy for Jeremy at this stage?
5, 10, 15, 25, 30 actually. You have to get next to him because you wouldn't be adjacent if you were diagonal.
Right, so he's not gained distance down or upwards in this
Upwards,
case.
not yet.
It's just that he's behind something.
Yeah, there's the central pillar of the spiral staircase, and he's basically behind it. Yeah.
Right. So what I want to do
Mhm.
is I want Jeremy to get into range and then try and chuck him back into the room.
Okay.
Now, if this were real life, Jeremy could presumably pull him from behind, and it's effect. I think mechanically, it's basically the same thing as a shove.
You can grapple,
Yeah.
and then go for essentially the pull around. So yeah, one action reduces speed to 0.
Yeah.
Next action would be to throw him in a direction,
Yeah.
shove him around, pull him around. Yeah.
So
If you want.
if he can do all of that, he'll use his Misty Step for the movement, so he doesn't have to take his attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Get in range.
Yep.
And
So that's
then-
30 feet. Yeah.
Try and chuck
Grapple,
this guy
sure.
back in. Yeah.
Shit.
Is
Come
this,
on.
Is this contested strength or contested athletics?
It's athletics versus athletics or acrobatics.
Great, got it.
Go on, Jeremy.
16.
15.
Ooh.
Bugger.
Got love that plus 12.
Oh, plus 12.
He rolled 4.
Jesus.
I rolled a 4. Okay. Actually, I can do it with advantage if you want, since he's raging.
Yeah. Well. Nah, it's cool. You got it. But yeah, go on. Roll it. Why not?
4
Four
again.
again.
4 again. Yep. No.
4 was
Okay.
apparently fated.
Jesus. Okay then.
Yeah.
Then yeah, you have him grappled. That is your action. Okay then, Pippa.
Oh shit. It's not mine. 21!
That is enough. You are no longer stunned.
Thank you, tiny D20. That's not the end of my turn, but there we go.
That is the end of your turn. Jeremy.
Has he been shoved back into the room by Lorelei then?
What? No, Jeremy's grappled him.
Oh, right, I see.
Wisdom saving throw, please. Jeremy.
It's just a 20. 10.
Not enough. He reaches out, grabs your, as you just wrapped him around him, grabs your head. And there's just a moment when your arms open, go by your side, and you're like, but I'm an accountant. What? Well, I'm in a basement, but. No! Where's Alice?
Does he say that?
No, just in your mind. Comes out. But then, yeah. He scoots. And he actually, this whole time, he's been just slightly... Oh no, I suppose not. Yeah, okay. Forget it. Yeah, just in front of you. Like this, there's this person with a grey face. And there's a moment when you hear just the faintest of chuckles. And then you realise you have to hold. You have to hold here. You cannot let anything past. You turn around. There's a halfling behind you. She wants to get past. Okay. There is an odd noise, like almost a slithering. But yeah, definitely this thing just like runs up the stairs behind you. You cannot let anything past. Okay. That is the end of its go. Never.
Can I misty step to wherever the hell we went?
You can go 30 feet. So you can get.
So if I get to the top of the can I get to the top of the stairs?
You can't quite, because its movement is enough where you can get behind it with Misty Step.
So, I mean, what can I do after I do Misty Step?
You've only got bonus actions then, and I don't think a lot
So
of your spells
yeah,
have.
Misty Step. Yeah. So once you use a bonus action spell, you then can't use another spell.
Can she see him?
You're about one spiral underneath him.
Oh, if she misty steps.
If you Misty Step, yeah.
If she's at the bottom, can she see him?
At the bottom you cannot see him, no, at all. Misty Step is 30 feet. You can hear his footsteps as he's running up the stairs. It's an odd, soft sound.
What? Remind me what Thunder Step does?
Thunder Step deals damage and you teleport.
Oh, that wouldn't be useful, would it?
Thunder Step deals damage first and then you teleport.
I'd kind of be tempted to do... I have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a plan and I think it'll work.
Okay.
Because Pippery can end the Charmanine Jeremy at the end of his next turn. He goes before me. So I end it, Step of the Wind, I can move 80 feet.
Right, okay.
I can then cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level.
Right.
So I think you deal with the Myrmidons and I will
Okay.
do my thing.
Yeah, right. So instead, I think I'm going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to do Chromatic Orb at the Myrmidon thing.
Near or far?
The that one, yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Just angle it underneath the lower line. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to do it with lightning damage because I've got the elemental thing, so it doesn't really matter what I do, does it?
On resistances, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Then sure. Lightning damage. Which is lucky because it is resistant to lightning but not immune. So yeah. Roll the attack.
What do I roll for Chromatic Orb?
It's plus your spell attack bonus, so you can see the
it's-
+7. Now, should that be +8?
It's going to be +8.
Plus
Okay.
8.
So you roll a d20 and you add 8.
Yes.
That is 23.
Yes.
That hits. Roll damage.
Hooray! What damage were?
First level chromatic orb, is that 3d6?
I think it's 3d8.
3d8.
Do I have 3?
Am I going to sneeze?
Is that a D8? No.
Yep.
Is it?
D12 maybe? Oh, hold on. Here's one.
Jeepers!
So it looks like the that one and that. Right. So 3D8, yeah?
Yes,
I
3d8.
swear I've got past this cold. I'm just sneezing.
12. Oh, sorry.
doesn't it?
I need to
Okay,
buy
so
like a nose clip for swimming.
12, yes. 12
12
damage.
points of lightning damage, and it is lightning resistant, so you do 4
But we're
damage.
doing it with my elemental adapt thing, doesn't that?
Yes, it does. Absolutely, it does. And with that, the Myrmidon looks at you, and it starts clinking, and bashes its 2 axes together. That's fine.
Like the monkey.
Yeah, like the monkey.
Oh yeah, that little fucker's still clapping. Yeah. Okay. That is Neba Lorelei.
She's 5 feet in the air, but she's within range. As she moves, she gets an attack of opportunity.
How tall was the staircase?
Staircase was about 40 feet. No, the whole staircase, whole thing was about maybe 50 feet. Yeah.
Fireball the top of the staircase.
Unfortunately, it's a spiral staircase, so fireball only goes in a straight line.
Does it?
Yeah, but can't you just point it down at the top of the staircase and assume the 20-foot radius will take care of the rest?
No. No.
She'll turn around and attack this thing twice.
Sure. Sorry, but no. Yeah. Can't give it that
Both miss. That's her.
What?
Natural 1 and natural 4, both miss.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, the total would be 11.
Yeah, no, they both miss.
Yeah, they both
Okay.
miss. So
So this guy is going to take an attack of opportunity off of you, if you want to give it.
That is a 15 to hit.
Does not. Okay.
oh, an attack of opportunity off me.
Yeah, off of Pippa. On this as it moves away from you towards Neda.
That's still a 15
who
to
attacked
hit.
it. Sure, then 15 does not hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Neda, you take 3 attacks. Oh, does it get its lightning back? It does not. Does the other one?
You've still got your temporary hit.
It also does
Yeah.
not. Okay. So, that is a 13 to hit with the axe,
That is a fail.
a 16 to hit,
What is it when it is 16?
that's a hit.
Okay,
So that's-
Can I shield that?
The other one isn't. Oh yeah, you can. Shield, cast. Yep, first level spell, mark it off. So that adds 5 to your AC. So now your AC is 16 to 21. So the other one is a 19 to hit. That also does not hit. Okay,
Right.
nice. You get that this thing is sort of pleased by this. The other one is going to take 3 attacks against Lorelei.
Okay.
That is, that's an 11, a 17, and a 21. Any of them hit?
11, 17 miss.
Mhm.
21 hits, but she's going to shield.
Okay, sure. That's fine. Jeremy.
Is Jeremy charmed still?
Yeah,
or-
he's still trapped.
Yeah.
It's the end of your turn that I can end it.
This halfling wants up. You're going to have to attack her, I'm afraid. Reach into the bag, pull out 2 axes.
That's an action, isn't it?
Nope, not for Jeremy, not with
Jeremy.
Okay.
the axe bag.
Yeah, it's a bit funny. He has his thrown weapon fighting feat. Lets him draw a weapon to throw it for free.
Mm.
I'm inclined to think that if he can draw a weapon to throw it, he can draw a weapon to hit someone with it.
Yeah, it's like draw weapon, swing. Yeah,
Yeah, it's the same amount of effort. Anyway,
both against Neda.
we'll run both at once.
Mm.
Actually, I think Nether's in some luck. 10, 7, both plus an 8. Is it Nether's AC still 21?
21 because of shield. It
Yes,
is.
yes.
Yeah. It's just these 2 axes just bang, bang, and it's like just holding the shield and there's just sparks flying around. And just, absolutely fine. Pippa.
And him ending in the sphere ends the charm.
Okay. Sure. So you go
Step of
forward
the
then.
wind. I'm
Step of the
taking
wind.
2 attacks of opportunity and I'm pushing past.
Okay.
I'm going up the spiral staircase. With Step of the Wind, I have an 80-foot movement.
Okay. That is 21 to hit,
I'm going to shield.
and that is 9 to hit.
Yeah, I'm shielding.
Okay. So you've used your action.
Yep.
Used your action.
No.
No, sorry, you've used Step of the Wind.
Step of the Wind is a
It's
bonus action.
Sorry, bonus action.
How far away? I'm mainly aiming to see him. I only have to see him and be within 60 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20. He is 50 feet.
20. 80 feet. I can get to him then.
Okay. You can't get past him because, like,
No,
he's
no.
big.
I'm
Okay.
running up behind him.
Okay.
I'm pulling out the Crook of Rao. And I'm
Okay.
casting Banishment. Boop.
Okay. Wisdom save?
Charisma.
Charisma save. Interesting. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Oh, that's it. Charisma saving throw. Jesus. 18.
That is the Crook of Rao's
That's a save.
save. But I am right behind him.
Okay.
Like, I am literally behind him.
Sure.
That's where I want to be.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to do. Jesus.
That's a shame. Thought that was clutch.
Yeah, that was close.
I thought
was-
that was gonna
yeah.
be.
That was a good. There was a good save from him. He's also got some good saving throws. He, however, you don't have counterspell, do you?
Are you
Unfortunately,
kidding? Down.
he's used most of his good stuff. He could do some serious shit.
Do the serious shit. It's just if he vanishes, that's gonna annoy me. Since if he vanishes, I don't have counter spell.
Just going to check the thing. No, he can't. He cannot. And no longer. Just going to check what this actually does.
Just the thought of unsinged balls fleeing into the night.
The thing is, he looks at you and just hear a chuckle. And the space turns murky and clear. There's still a presence there, you can feel him in front of you. And then he carries on running away. He's invisible. You can take an attack of opportunity if you like.
Oh, I'm taking it.
It is with disadvantage.
I have a thing for this.
Yep.
Disadvantage. I miss him. It's 9.
Okay. He runs. There's a smash as he just punches through the wood panel at the top. He's out somewhere in the hall.
That's fine. I can work with this.
Never. Jeremy, in front of you with the 2 axes, just suddenly shakes his head.
It's like, remember who you are.
There's a brief. There's just
Remember
a.
the time we threw knives at each other in the cart?
Remember when I looked like you was sat on your shoulders like a backpack?
There's just a brief smell of lilacs. Just passes through.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Okay. You don't smell this, just Jeremy. Yes, that's fine.
Netta just smells hazelnuts.
Pretty much. What would you like to do?
Do you think you've got this guy? Because I don't think I can go and get up to him.
I don't
anyway.
think you can. I don't think you can catch him.
No. I guess I'm just gonna fight. Just go for the guy again. But I think let's try and. I did say I was going to use Storm Sphere in the next one. So, I think I might do Storm Sphere. And just destroy everything. I've never used it before, so I have no idea.
Sure. Storm Sphere creates a sphere that just, as a bonus action, you can cast lightning bolts out of it. I will get the actual. Yep, it's infected. I'll get the actual description. It looks something like that.
Aha!
Yes. So, the 20-foot radius sphere of whirling air springs into existence, centered on a point you choose when range. The sphere remains for the spell's duration. Each creature in the sphere, when it appears or ends its turn, then must succeed on a strength saving throw or take bludgeoning damage. Where would you like the sphere to appear? Would you like to you could sort of actually, yeah. That's
I can
20
I can
feet.
have it there,
you can actually
and
have
then
it on
I
these
can have
two,
those
just these two.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
without
what I'm going
Lorelei.
to do. Yeah.
Lorelei just on the edge. But then, the sphere is difficult terrain. Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your turns to cause a bolt of lightning to leap from the centre of the sphere towards one creature you choose within 60 feet of range. So, both of these need to make a strength saving throw. Close one. Fail. Near one. Fucking check the card. 18. What's your spell save DC?
Spell save 16.
It saves. Okay. So, it takes 2d6. So roll 2d6.
2d6. 5.
5. Now, your resistances don't include bludgeoning damage, only elemental damage, so lightning. So 5 points of damage halved to 2.
Aw.
But now, as a bonus action, you can choose one of them to get struck by lightning.
Which one's in the worst shape?
The near one. The other one has not taken any hits.
Oh, okay.
got
I'll
this.
go for the
It's
near
gonna take
one.
2 turns, but I can do this.
And I'll blast him. See if I can get him down.
Okay. Make a ranged spell attack. You have advantage on the attack roll if the target is in the sphere. It is in the sphere, so you have advantage. So roll twice and take the higher number. Or roll 2 and give it a higher number. D20s.
D20.
Yes.
So I will roll 2.
Yep. Higher number is the 10.
10.
So add your spell attack modifier.
You are a charisma caster, so you're 14.
What? No, spell attack modifier. So it's in the spell sheet, top right.
Oh.
Top right spell sheet.
It's,
There you go.
it's an 8.
8.
8. So 18 does hit.
Alright.
So roll lightning damage is 46 lightning damage. And it is not resistant to this because of your elemental attack.
Oh, okay. So that is 11. Well, 13.
Yes, 13 points of damage.
Snake eyes.
Okay. Lorelei.
Sorry. Wikidot's down because of Russia apparently, so I keep googling spells.
Okay.
Does that happen to you too?
Ah.
Yeah.
It's really annoying.
You
It's
know,
really
I have
frustrating.
them in paper. What do you want to do?
Well, it's more
What do
I
you
don't know
know?
where these are. Green flame blade.
Oh,
Xanathar?
Xanathar's, yeah. It's actually at the back of the skag as well, I believe.
Okay, so she's gonna do green flame,
Okay.
which I believe gives her 2d8 plus 5 fire damage.
It's not in Xanathar's. Where's the flipping Sword Coast Adventurers guide?
Oh, it's okay. I've
because
got it
she's
here.
fire damage, right?
Oh, sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. So first attack,
Yep.
a lot, 22 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, so she's a very high level now.
Shit, is it not in the skag?
No, it's Skag.
So it's
okay.
1d8, which is a 1 plus a spell card, so it's 6 points of fire damage. Oh, I missed only running one character. And then 1 point of piercing damage, but it's magical.
Magical piercing damage, so how much in total?
I don't know.
Well, how much was the fire damage?
I honestly don't know.
Reroll the fire damage.
1, 2, 7.
7 points of fire damage, okay. Yep. And,
Second attack.
sorry, how much was this magical thingy damage?
1.
1.
Oh, plus something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, plus 3. 4.
4. Okay.
And then second attack. 21 to hit.
Does hit. Roll damage.
Alright, so 6 points of just piercing damage, but it is magical.
6 points of piercing magical damage.
And then 7 points of fire damage.
Green flame blade only happens once, doesn't
Oh,
it?
okay, I don't know.
It hits two creatures. Though.
It hits 2 creatures.
You brandish the weapon, make a melee attack against one creature.
Yeah.
Hit the target suffers the weapon attack's normal effects, and you cause green fire to leap from the target to a different creature of your choice.
Oh,
that you
okay,
see
so-
within 5 feet of it.
Within 5 feet of it.
Yes.
So no, they're
Well,
10
they're
feet
both-
apart.
But they're both within 5 feet of her.
No, 5 feet of it. So she hits this one, and it's not within 5 feet of it.
Oh, right, never
Yeah.
mind the second one then.
Yeah.
Right, I think that's her.
There's the booming blade one, which also pins you, which is a bugger.
5th level, the melee attack deals an extra 1d8 of fire damage. So she still gets an extra d8 of fire damage to the first target.
Roll another d8.
6.
6, because she is 5th level.
And the fire damage to the second creature, who cares? Because
Okay.
it's average.
Okay. That's fine. The air myrmidons. Oh yeah. Maybe. Ooh. Far one gets its lightning back. They're going to look at you both. And they point at you and go, which you hear
I obviously never understands this.
because Nether speaks primordial.
Ah, yes, yes.
This is Oren. And they're saying, you are stealing from Veldil the Smith.
Yes, I end up saying this.
Make terms or suffer.
You are stealing.
How do you spell Nerdle? Oh,
Uh,
Veldil.
Veldil.
V-E-L-D-L.
Veldil the Smith.
Neda is becoming the translator of the group.
She is. Well, you are the scholar. Make terms or suffer the consequences.
And with that, the far one is going to have a quick swing at Lorelei.
Yep.
For a 23 to hit.
She can't shield that.
Okay. So, hang on.
Oh gosh.
That is 9 points of slashing damage and 15 points of lightning damage.
24 in total.
Yep.
I've lost a pencil. Can I borrow that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so she's 24, so she only loses 14. That gets taken out. That's 12.
And with
She's 30.
They both start to spin. Spin harder and harder and harder.
Oh my god.
And then they lift up and both like swoosh into the bag. The axe bag. And they are gone. Okay. That's them out of it. Jeremy.
Well, he's going after the main prize. How many feet of movement does it take to get up the spiral staircase?
I did say 50 feet, didn't I?
50 feet.
Yeah, 50 feet.
Okay, so movement and dash should get him all the way up,
Yep.
plus another 30 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
I shout to you, he's invisible as you go past.
Sure.
Jeremy,
You're out in the hallway. There's two, like the two staircases come up like a heart to your left. There's the kitchen dead ahead of you and the front door to your right.
I didn't see a door move, did I?
You didn't? No.
Door didn't move.
Also though, no, yeah, you heard it smash above, the panel, the wood panel concealing the staircase smashed open as he just launched himself through it.
But I didn't hear another door.
You did not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Sure.
okay. Check something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're back in my sphere.
You're in it and then out of it, but yes.
7 HP. Oh no, he has to end his turn in it.
Mm. Okay.
So he's out. He's in this room. He's got no indication of where
Yep.
his target is. How many doors are in the room?
There's a kitchen ahead of you. There's an open door leads through to some sort of there's like a long corridor that way. There's the front door to your right. It's large. Both the 12-foot one and the 5-foot one both are shut. Up the stairs, there's a chandelier above you. There's an open staircase, and there are doors. Well, you can see there's a large double door open as well. And you can see, I suppose, yeah, you see down that end of the corridor, there looks to be another door. It's closed. It's like a smaller door, like regular size. Not that. That, yes. That is
Okay.
not a door.
So he's got this, and you can see 2 open doors and a bunch of closed doors.
2 open doors, yeah, and a bunch of closed doors. Kitchen, front door closed, yeah.
So does he come up
I-
along the corridor?
He's got 60 feet of movement, so
He's paid for 80, he's burned 50, he's got 30 left, but he's got his Misty Step as well, so he's got a lot of movement.
Mm.
If he goes the right way, he can get there. It's just the stairs are down the corridor.
if you hold your action, I may be able to tell you where he is.
Oh, can you hold a bonus action?
You cannot hold a bonus action. You've used your action to dash.
I'd Misty Step forward.
Would you like to retcon this and say you Misty Step forward?
Well, the thing that made me hesitate was, can you usefully Misty Step up a spiral staircase?
You can basically, you can judge the spiral staircase and Misty Step like several things upwards to like land on the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was
Oh,
only
wow.
he only burned his action, which is more useful because he assumed he could use Misty Step on the staircase.
Sure.
That's a good idea.
So
Before
with
he
movement
escapes. Yeah,
plus
that's
Misty
what we
Step,
should do.
where can he get himself to?
60 feet. You can get yourself just past the broken, shattered wood panel, looking out at the hallway. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you'd have your action reaction.
Okay. Hold the action to
I've just had an excellent idea if this works.
Okay.
throw an axe if an excellent thing happens.
Okay. Get ready with an axe. Pippa.
See invisibility.
Cool. You're still 20 feet down in the staircase, for sure.
I have 80 feet of movement. Let's
Okay.
do this.
Action, see invisibility.
Action, see invisibility. Step
Okay.
of the wind.
Sure.
I run up.
Sure. You can see him. He's charged up the staircase. He's most of the way up the stairs, just about at the landing.
I am chasing him full dash up the staircase because I know I can overtake him.
160 feet of movement. Some bullshit.
No, I have 80 feet of movement.
80 feet of movement. Oh right. Okay.
Unless he's performing some miracle of feat, I can catch up to him.
Hey, you can catch up to you behind him. Sure.
So
There are 2 staircases going up. He's gone up the near one.
I'll go up the near one.
Sure.
And I'm basically going to be like, here!
Throw the axe. Roll the attack with disadvantage still.
That's fair.
Unless you want to do it recklessly. No, wait, because it's melee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back and forth and back and forth. 2 and 1 die.
6 plus 8, 14 to hit.
Does not. Goes wide.
Damn.
Okay. After Jeremy and then Pippa, it is his turn. He looks back at the both of you.
Hang on. Before you do this,
Hmm.
I still have 12 temporary hit points. Yep, carry on.
How many does that target?
Oh, what's my temporary hit point status right now?
It would be... You have to finish your turn in my sphere to get it.
And you'll have gone with spear carried on
And the
beyond.
spheres come with me.
Are my old ones?
Yeah,
gone?
they're up for at least a minute.
Oh, so they're still in place.
I think you have them for like 10 minutes.
Oh, great.
Oh, so do I still have the 10?
Yeah, you still have the 10.
Hmm.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay. Is it one thing or is it multiple? Target you can see within range. Creature. No, yeah, okay. I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from the 2 of you in the hallway.
Is it from an effect that I can see?
It is, in fact, yes. As you recognise what he was doing, very similar to what Neda does. Brings the
Aim for the
lightning bolt.
balls.
Jeremy hunches. He tries to put one of his bracers onto.
Now, hang on.
Only the king sets of 3.
Yeah, let's try this one.
Come on, dice.
Nope.
really doubt I've done any better. It's a 12.
7.
12. 7. Both fails. Oh, fuck me. Okay, could you both roll me fucking 12? In fact, Jeremy, could you just roll me 12d6 on your rolling app?
12.
12d6.
Oh,
He's
thank goodness.
up-leveled it a few.
I was
He's
going to try
annoyed
and
too.
Roll 12d12.
Wait, hang on. 8, 9, 10. No, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. 9, 10, 11. Nope, I'm right, 12.
Click. Okay. That's a lot of dice.
He's no longer invisible.
41.
41 points of damage.
Pepper's out.
And then he goes 30 feet. He runs up the landing. He's now visible. Pippa falls over, and he runs to the door at the end that is closed. Okay, that's his go. Netta, I believe you're still downstairs.
I'm still downstairs.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm gonna go back down into the dungeon bit,
Sure, okay.
and I'm gonna go talk to Toffee.
Fair enough. We take your action and movement to get to Toffee, so sure. Lorelei, still downstairs as well.
She's gotten up. Oh well, she's going to ask if you're good on your own.
Yeah, but
She's going to go
From
up
there, like,
8
again,
feet.
you
fly.
don't want to.
no, again, flying around a spiral
Okay,
staircase.
60 feet up.
60 feet is fine. She can get just to the top.
Yep.
Where she sees you down, and she's just behind Jeremy. She's like still inside the spiral staircase. That's fine. That's action to dash.
Apply those there.
Yep.
41 points of damage.
Okay. The Myrmidons have gone.
That's something.
Jeremy, your compatriot is down in front of you.
You go after him. Do not stop for me.
This is a rage situation.
You can see he's got to the door, and he's just in the process of shoulder bashing it to open it. It is. Hang on. So he was up the stairs. He's about 60 feet away, because he was 50 feet away. Sorry, 50.
Okay. So if I imagine Jeremy's roughly at the bottom of a sort of pear shape of staircases.
You're just there's the smashed panel. You got through that.
Yep.
And then about 20 feet. So about 10 feet in front of you, there is the start of the staircase, and then it goes up to where Pippa is, about 20 feet up, and then about another 30 feet along. So it's about another 5 feet to the top, and then another 25 feet down to the corridor where there's the door that he seems to be barging open.
What I'm trying to work out is if Jeremy can use Misty Step to cheat on the vertical and save himself some distance.
We're talking Pythagoras.
We are, aren't we?
Technically, so if it's 5'10", 5'10", then you can go diagonal upwards 20 feet. So 20 feet forward, 20 feet up. Or 30 feet forward, or 30 feet straight up.
So, can Jeremy get between the door and this guy with 70 feet worth of movement, which is what he's got with Misty Step plus his just his basic unit movement?
The guy is about 50 feet away from you.
Oh.
You can't get between him and the door. He's literally holding the door, like he's shoulder barging it open as he's got his hand on the handle. You can get up to behind him, or you could go.
Are there stairs to his right and left?
If you stairs to his right and left. No. So the stairs go up, and then there's a corridor goes along.
Oh, sorry.
The open door there.
So you're down a corridor.
And then he's down that corridor to the door you could see was closed that I mentioned here.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I follow
Yeah.
you there. Okay. So
If you hadn't got rid of the invisibility, you would have seen that door bang open. But
okay. Well, in that case, catches up behind him.
sure. There's action to dash, I believe. Bonus action.
Well, if he uses his movement of 40 feet plus the Misty Step to
Right.
get
Movement of 40 feet. Yes. No. Then
movement
yeah.
40
yeah.
feet plus
Sure.
Misty Step
Yep.
gets him there.
Yeah.
Is it worth
in the balls?
Well, see, he can grapple, but there's no one that's going to come and help him to.
Lorelei's on the way,
Hmm.
but she's 2 rounds away from being useful.
Yeah. Plus, she's presumably going to.
Does she have a?
She has 1 4th level spell left.
She has a 4th level spell.
Yep.
Okay. Does she have any sort of potion of healing?
She does not.
Okay.
I have it. So
Okay.
You're with me a second.
No, you don't.
you already do?
No. Your stuff is still in the attic.
Oh yeah, not here.
I just need to check something. I think. Yeah. I'm trying to check if shove is an attack in 5e. I think it is.
It is. Oh god.
Yeah, using the attack action, you make a special melee attack to shove a creature.
Sure.
If you there we go. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them.
Okay.
So, with attack number 1, Jeremy attempts to shove this guy to the ground.
Ah, that's different actually. Sorry. You can't. I don't know if you can shove someone prone. I think you can shove them 5 feet forwards.
Let's
Oh,
see.
yeah.
Hold on, I've got the rest of the script here.
Yeah.
Target must be no more than one size larger than you, must be within your reach. Instead of making an attack roll, you make a strength athletics check contested.
Mhm.
If you win the contest, you either knock the target prone or push
Oh.
him 5 feet away from you.
You do then.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
apparently
Okay.
so. It's quite generous, actually.
Sure.
Because I'm trying to half his movement.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Oh fuck. 20.
14.
Oh.
I rolled a 2.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
So you can then shove
Advantage.
again. Advantage.
Oh, hold on. Raging. What did I get?
Advantage on athletics checks.
It's strength. Is
Yeah. The.
Checking.
Yep. I'll allow advantage. Sure.
Hold on.
Just had to figure out the mechanics, but yeah. Strength checks. If you're raging, advantage.
Yep.
So it should be.
But
Yeah,
not attacks.
advantage on strength checks and saving throws, not. Oh! Not attacks.
Shove is a sort of attack,
Yeah, so they can't give me.
unless you do it recklessly. But you have to say that beforehand. It is your first attack. So would you like to do it recklessly?
Yes, absolutely.
Go on then. I'll allow it.
Ah, that's more like it.
You have been very merciful tonight.
Like he's had some stuff like the spiral staircase as well. But yeah.
31.
31 succeeds. He's on the floor.
Alright, and Jeremy's going to give him a good axe while he's down.
Okay.
Do I get advantage because he's pro?
Yes, you do. Ooh.
Have another one.
Thank you very much. 26 to hit.
26 does hit. Roll damage.
Damage.
Good grief.
Yep, wrong one.
I'll just do this with D&D Beyond. Save us trying to keep track of my stuff. That is 7 plus 2, 9.
9 points of damage. Jesus fuck. Nope. Yep. No, in fact, fuck, what am I doing? Okay then, so that's the end of your go. Fucking hell. Pepper, death saving throw, please. Plus or a...
I've marked it.
So it's a fail.
I've marked it.
No, tell
It's
me.
a fail.
Fail, okay. Jesus. Which one of us is the DM? Yeah? Okay. Fucking hell. Cool. Wall of Force. An invisible wall of force springs into existence at a point you choose within range. He just shoves it across the corridor in your face, pretty much. The wall appears in any orientation you choose, as a horizontal or vertical barrier, or at an angle. It can be free-floating or a resting dome or sphere with a radius of up to 10 feet, or you can shape a flat panel surface made up of 10 for blah 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 blah. Each panel must be blah 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 blah. Nothing can physically pass through the wall. It is immune to all damage and can't be dispelled by dispel magic.
But is it opaque?
It is not. It is translucent. Sorry, transparent even.
Fabulous.
Yeah. Okay.
Just mushes his face against.
That's fair. He stands up, bleeding heavily, clutching his belly. And just now there's this slime just dripping down from something like down across his cowl. And he opens the door, and I'm going to need an intelligence saving throw from you, please.
Wait,
As-
didn't he already cast Wall of Force?
Yeah, he casts Wall of Force. He opens the door, and as you look into this room, it's like the dimensions just sort of bow out and in again, and you just look at the scrawlings on the wall as he walks in.
He opened the scary door.
Yeah. And grabs. You see this device.
19.
19.
Yeah.
Your mind, and just it hurts like there's a headache just pulling on from this, but you keep your lunch in, and just from the scrawlings on the wall, you can see like the walls seem to be mutating and roiling, and it is horrifying. But you keep your lunch. Okay.
The one croissant.
As he walks in
Rolled for a barf check there.
and flips open a chest, pulls through it, and grabs a bit of paper. That
This
is
is
the
a
end
lot
of his
of
go.
actions, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
like he's holding his gut with one hand, and he pulls open this chest and pulls out a
Yeah.
flare. But he picks up a scroll, is what I'm saying. I could just say it's on the side, and he just grabs it and he sags past. But no, I wanted to add.
Carry on.
You want to get
You
to me
add
about the
your
action economy.
Yeah, I do. I want to murder this guy.
Netta.
Ned is angry, and yeah,
There's Toffee right there.
she's just remembered that she doesn't have any of her daggers.
Mm.
But
There's about, so this cell is about 10 feet square, and Toffee is in the middle of it. But
can I just thunderbolt this guy? So
if you want,
I just want to kill this guy. Like, I thought I was going to talk to him, but is he really going to tell me anything useful? Don't like this guy.
you have no idea.
What does he see as he walks past? Like as you walk up
Yeah,
to him?
what?
How do you look?
Rage. I'm gonna ask Toffee. Why you helping this guy? I know you're an evil fuck, but
The choice was help or die.
well,
I just, no, hang fucking doing the wrong voice. The choice was help or die, and I just outlived my usefulness.
yeah, you have outlived your usefulness.
I was on the block next. Fuck you.
Right, I'm gonna thunderbolt this guy. I don't
Fair
got
enough.
anything out of time. Yeah, I'm gonna thunderbolt
Sure.
him.
Shit. I'll get out his, nope, that's not him.
If I had a dagger, I would have just stabbed him, but I should have just gone upstairs to go get this. Go get my stuff. But now I think I'm gonna thunderbolt him first. Just thunderbolt him in the nuts.
Fair enough. He's restrained, so dexterity saving throw with disadvantage. I believe that's restrained. Attack rolls against creature has disadvantage on dexterity. Oh, it actually has disadvantage. No, I already said that. Yeah, God, yeah. I was like, I'm rolling 2, it must be advantage. No, yeah. So that is not much. Yeah. That is 10 total, so full damage.
Come on. 17, 20, 26, 36.
36 points of damage.
Yes.
Jeez. Nope, that's the wrong guy. That's why you fool. Nope. Hang on. No, yeah, that's him. Okay. 36. There is just a huge cacophonous boom, and he is just smashed against the back wall and staggers to his knees and shakes his hands. The manacles broken, falling away. Like, oh, it's like that, is it? Do you have any sort of counter spell?
No, I think
By any sort of counterspell, I mean specifically counterspell.
No, it's third level if you have it.
Because in response, he is going to Dimension Door.
Oh.
Unlike the other guy, he has that as a spell.
Oh.
So yeah,
Why does that not surprise me?
Waves his
in any
hands.
shape or form?
opens a door in the cage and steps through it.
And before he goes, I'm sort of like, tell the others. I'm after them.
There is a spatter of blood on the floor, and you see that is one bloody footprint from where he just stepped through. He was very hurt by that. Emotion. And yeah, just turns and spits on the floor, and then sort of collapses sideways gently through the door.
It's a bit of I'll see you in hell. You tell them who sent you.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Okay then.
Or Unboxing Day at our aunt's.
After Nether,
That is definitely hell.
yeah, it is Lorelei. Now, Lorelei would actually know the details of Wall of Force. It can be disintegrated.
But she doesn't disintegrate.
Hmm.
Can she pass through it?
No,
Can she cast through it?
no.
Can
Wait.
she misty step through it?
Maybe. No. Wall, W. Yeah, you probably can Misty Step through it.
Well, also
At this
fun.
point as well, in the entrance hall, she can fly. She's just inside the thing, but she takes like 5 foot forward. Then she has 40 feet of fly, so 35 of
35
fly.
feet of fly.
Hmm.
Where would 35 feet of fly get her?
She'd just have to dodge around the chandelier, but she'd basically be at the top of the stairs, just like 5 foot on. So there'd be the open doors just behind it to the left.
So can she see everything that's going on? Me, down, Jeremy, and the guy.
Yeah. She can't see the guy. He's walked into the room. But yeah, she can't quite see into the room, which is why she didn't have to make an intelligence saving throw yet. But yeah. Oh, you're immune to the effect for 24 hours once you've passed once. Yes. Just so if I tell you to do it again, just tell you no, Tim. No. Yeah. But yeah.
You can see
Okay.
it by putting
Question to the DM.
Yes.
Fireball.
Mhm.
A point you choose within range. I'll point you from your finger. Never mind. Can she misty step through the wall?
Yes.
She does that.
Okay then. Intelligence saving throw. Immediately.
Come on, Lorelei. No, someone else make this. I can't do it. I'm too stressed.
This has got to be Lorelei's.
This is
forte.
Lorelei's like jam. She can do this.
I rolled a 17.
Well, that's a 25.
25. She saves. The world that just seems to be. Yeah, the whole room. It's like standing on like the deck of a ship as it's going through a storm. The floor seems unsteady. The walls are just breathing.
Now let me check this
Walls are steady, mum's spaghetti.
before I go into this.
Okay.
That's what it says in the rules.
What does she want to do?
Misty Step is
Yeah.
a bonus action.
Yes.
Now she can't cast again,
Nope.
but she can stab him.
Yes.
So that is what she's going to do.
Okay.
So Lorelei, with her hair flying back, runs up,
Sure.
Misty steps through,
Mhm.
3-point landing,
Mhm.
looks at the room, draws up. You have been an awkward son of a bitch.
Okay.
She's going to make 2 attacks.
Roll 'em.
I would like you to roll for these.
Come on, Lorelei. Oh no. I'm assuming a 2's not getting us anywhere.
No,
Plus.
6. It might have gone up to 7. Ooh,
11.
attack bonus. That is proficiency. So that would have gone up to 7. So this is an 18 to hit.
Shield, 2nd level.
No, oh, there we are.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Jeremy. Wall of Force is still up.
Jeremy's micro misty step is still in place. You teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see.
You do. And you get through. It has not seen you because it has not been paying attention to what you've been doing, so it does not realise you can misty step. Yeah, you're through.
Now, here's what I was thinking. Was Jeremy's watched this guy go through a chest, in a hurry, and pick up a scroll. So Jeremy knows that the scroll's interesting. Can Jeremy attack the scroll without attacking him?
No,
Book out of his hand.
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Slap
see,
that
this
book.
is a fighter speciality. Battlemaster can do this with the master rolls. Jeremy cannot.
Because it's sort of like a disarming strike effect, isn't it? Yeah,
I'm gonna
so you're
sneeze.
Bless you.
Doing. Yep. Okay. Yeah, barbarians do not have quite that finesse in battle.
No, finesse he doesn't have.
Oh, I needed that. Good grief. I just need to buy like a nose thing. Because it's gone. I've got to the pivot. I went for a swim basically, and I've just got a sinuses full of chlorine water. Yeah. Very dumb of it, but yeah. I just look so dumb with like the.
I mean, no one looks cool with a nose clip in.
I get the nose clip.
You sound really cool.
Okay, hear me out then.
Okay.
If Jeremy goes for a bear hug, you can't read a scroll if you're a bear hug, can you?
Technically, you can. In Dungeons and
What if he
Dragons,
hooks it
you
and gives a
can.
bit little tickle?
Jeremy starts saying random words. You know, like someone's trying to count and just starts saying
Yeah,
numbers. I guess just
Not saying she would have done it, but can you count a spell shield?
Yes.
why not?
Yeah.
But we didn't think of it at the time, so I don't think
No.
that would be fair.
Yeah.
Just something to consider for next time.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I think it's just thump the guy with the axe time in that case.
Just recklessly go for it and hope.
You can absolutely go reckless.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So, reckless number 1.
Yep.
No. No.
Not much there. 12.
And number 2. You get my pen out.
Reckless number
That's how
2.
much damage you do as well, but sure.
Ooh.
27 to hit.
Does hit.
That does it.
Hey.
Come on,
Fucking hell.
Jeremy.
Okay.
Alright,
Smack him.
This is a regular axe.
this is a regular axe 1d6 plus 4. And that's 8 plus 2 because he's still raging. 10.
10. He's still up. Smash him with the axe. Pippa. Death saving throw.
Success.
Okay. Takes out the scroll. Reads the words.
Counter spell.
Does she still have...
4th level! We
Yeah.
have one 4th level left!
Okay then. So,
Come on, Laura.
fucking give me a second.
Someone roll for this, I can't do it. It's just too much.
Okay then. Yep, I know what you need, so yeah.
Alright.
Roll it. And tell me the total. Don't tell me what you rolled.
Okay.
Well, that's not going to do it.
10.
No.
Oh, that, and he gets away!
Yeah. Leaving behind some internal organs.
Oh,
He reads from the spell. It burns up as he does. And then he just folds in on himself. Vanishes. Damn, half of his fucking thing has been just trying to escape, you bastards.
Neda just shouts up the staircase. Neda!
Man, he needs to learn Dimension Door. There's half a chance next time you meet him, he's going to have that spell. I thought he was just going to come out with like both hands swinging because Christ, nothing worked. But yeah, okay.
he's, that's him. That scroll takes him to the library.
Takes him to the scroll shop. Oh yeah. So, Wall of Force drops behind you, but this room is making you feel quite queasy. It is horrendous. The text you do not recognize. And there are parts of it that seem fleshy instead of, like, the rest is wallpaper written on, but there are parts that seem to be
Made of people.
pulsing. Yeah. A little bit soylent. But the mana falls quiet. What would you like to do? Admittedly, it is 20 to 11, so we could leave it there for tonight, if you'd like.
Yes, I think we should.
Just as a
Oh, whoa.
success fail.
Yeah, so
No one has healing.
No.
so you can go back and do a medicine check to try and stop Pippa from dying.
Do I need proficiency for that?
Does Lorelei have proficiency? Nether admittedly can't.
No one has proficiency in medicine, I think. Anyway, I'm 2 successes to 2 fails, so. Because that would be. I have to do this every round, it's every 6 seconds.
You can try and at least like staunch the flow of blood
Oh, you do that.
as a medicine check.
But yeah, no one's proficient in medicine.
I'll give you a roll before she makes her final bleeding roll in medicine with no proficiency.
Like
Now they're all
things,
upstairs in the.
Yeah.
Jeremy just has a +0, so it's just a straight D20.
Sure.
I feel that after I betrayed us with that 5. 10.
Straight 10.
Straight 10.
Not enough. Give it a roll.
Pippa dies.
No!
Pippa's dead.
Pippa's dead.
Oh!
What?
Because, yeah, no
She
one has
dies on the
healing.
staircase. Yeah.
What?
Well, you're gonna have to roll a new character.
Yeah, okay. I'll roll up a new character.
Oh! Dead Pippa.
It's the way it goes.
Yeah.
You seem like in a funny mood.
No? Like,
No?
it's
Okay.
just the way it goes.
Okay.
I knew when I went down on the staircase, I was like, no one else has any healing.
Hmm.
And no one else is proficient in medicine, so I'm the only one on it.
Hmm.
So yeah, I knew I was like, I could go either way.
Okay.
So, no, I knew.
Oh, way to go, though.
I know, right?
Yeah, it was an epic battle. I mean, we will avenge your death.
Well,
Netter
you
is
know,
now full more
I
and
have
more
done a lot
rage.
for the for Balderite
Yeah,
in this.
exactly. It seems this seems like a kind of.
You feel light. Like
Can we do this
floating.
next week?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Considering it's already quite late.
Okay. I don't know, it kind of loses its pathos with the week, but okay.
Well, also Lorelei isn't here.
Well, yeah, but what's she going to do?
Well, I mean, okay, go for it.
You feel light. You feel like you're floating. There's a pool. There's water. You sit up. There's blackness all around. In front of you stands a lady with a cracked face. She looks upon you, smiles. A tear rolls down her eye, down her cheek from her eye. My child, all I can ask is that you tried.
I'm sorry, I didn't do enough.
You spread the seed. There is one other now, and we will see. And she breathes in, and as she does, she fades back. And the room, it's not a room, but it takes on a sort of coppery tone, a tinge. You look around, the pool, it's a pool of water, and it is in a hollow, and but the sides around take on a tone of scale, of copper scale. But it is on such a, it's like a perspective change, and you feel yourself start to flow up, and just slowly start to drift upwards, and you can see beneath you a dragon of a scale incalculable. This thing, it shifts and breathes with a heartbeat of an age. Its breath is ragged, it is slow. There are stars all around, slowly drift in, and you drift upwards and away. And that is where we'll leave it.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us, if you did, and goodbye.
Bye.